All good.
Yep, all good.
All set.
All right, good morning. It's Wednesday morning, right? Yeah. A couple more shows this week. Calls Friday, I think. Show tomorrow. Unnamed tomorrow, I think. I don't know. I don't think I've ever said this word. Why do we have all these time stamps on the show? It's like every 20 seconds. I'm sure I've said the word before.
It is a lot. Yeah, it is.
I have never in my life used the time. I don't care about. I don't care about them. It's a waste of somebody's time. Is that Fax doing that?
Yeah.
It's just a waste of his time.
People like time. Well, if you don't want it, you don't want it. But
Yeah, I'm not listening. This is not a
Right.
democracy. I'm just saying it's a waste of his time. It literally is a waste of his time. I see some are 20 seconds apart from each other.
well, you got to put. You want?
Well, that's crazy.
I mean, I may be exaggerating.
And I usually do it
Word for word.
Yeah, I may be. Yeah, right. I mean, I may be exaggerating here. And hello to Ron and Mike.
Hi, Kirk.
Shut up, Ron. Let me see here. Mike will die next week, Dave, on the way to Florida, by the way.
Damn it.
Good.
Yes, I know. I don't feel good about it either.
Well, it's been a pleasure, boys.
I don't like
He's
it.
been a little cunty lately.
Me?
A little.
You both agree.
Oof. Glad somebody had the balls to say it. I mean, look at some of these time stamps from Enough Tears. I guess I'm in Chicago, right? 10 minutes, 16 seconds. Next one, 11 minutes, 5 seconds.
Okay, that's
25,
a little
28,
much.
27, 28. 51, 10, 52, 21. I mean, these are very close.
Yes.
Very close. Look at these. Look at this one. 1-6. This is never crazier ever. It's one mix here, I guess. 54, 30, 55, 52, 24, 54, 30, 55, 45.
Topics change quick around here.
Kirk offers to meet Jay. There are two about Jay the caller. Jay calls about cancer and Justin's way. Kirk offers to meet Jay.
Oh, I hated that cancer.
Yeah, you
take.
probably only need one every 5 minutes at least.
127.54, 128.35, 130.10, 131.51. You have 125. This is literally, here you go. Ready? 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 130, 131.
He's exhausting himself.
What was the date
No
on
reasons.
that one? What was the date on that one?
Who cares?
Yeah. Well, we've started deleting them a little bit. They're still close. But
I mean, just for his own sake.
Yeah.
I know he has abandoned his children, but like he may want to spend some time with them and look at them. I don't.
Jay is calling in.
Well, we get him right after the show. So he's listening to the show.
I'm not disputing he's working hard. I'm saying there's probably a better use of his, his go get 'em attitude, which I like. But
Well, not even that. It probably takes roughly the same amount of time. You could probably just spread them out every 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
or just not do them at all.
Yeah.
I don't give a
I like
fuck
having them
about
in there.
Okay,
So what would you like?
I
in
want
the
them gone
description?
now.
Okay. What would you?
I don't want them anymore.
Well,
What would you like in the
There they go.
description, though?
Nothing.
I think we have to put something.
Why?
We can try.
People
You
listen
don't-
to the
you
show.
don't have to put something.
People listen to the
Nope.
show. What description would you like?
People,
the only thing
fucking love timestamps in podcasts. It doesn't matter. I'm
My
just letting you know.
audience?
Yeah, they're obsessed with it.
They listen to the whole episode. Some listen 3 times the episode.
I know. If we don't
that's
have
the thing.
if
When
we
you go
didn't-
back, then you can find the exact part you were looking for.
Well, welcome. You're all Ferdinand Magellan. We're all exploring together. Let's see if we can find that cut where Kirk, by the way, on the show said that Josh McDaniels get the offensive coordinator job. So, I'm going to go at the Adam Schefters and the grilled cheeses of the world. I had the story first.
Definitely.
So I want apologies from Schefter, Rappaport, Volan, and Cheese, I would like on social media. But I want these timestamps, whatever, limited. We don't need. Am I wrong?
maybe chapters, like 10 of them. Is that fine?
yeah,
Chapters.
I
10
agree.
of them. I don't know. Listen to the show.
Yeah.
I have never clicked on a timestamp ever on a podcast, though. So I listen to the podcast. This you fucking people, this generation.
It is.
They're always
Like,
wrong,
you
too.
huh?
YouTube.
They're always wrong, too, because
I'm sure-
they don't figure in the ads at all. So you go to the timestamp,
Right.
and it's like,
Well, you can't figure out the ads on our end, really.
Well, then why have them?
Yeah.
Why have the timestamps then?
yeah. That's a good question, I
I mean, if they're wrong, why have them at all?
they're not like out of control wrong. They're not like
You're either
5 minutes off.
wrong or you're not.
an hour off.
I
They're
don't-
not an hour.
This is out of control.
Yeah, you're either wrong or no.
Yeah, that's the dynamic ads, unfortunately. But yes.
Sure, I understand that, but I mean, that also adds to the fact where Fax could be doing something else. I don't know what else he could be doing.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It seems like this has been a giant flop so far.
No, not yet. Cutting up clips.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, it will be.
He's working on a show concept that actually you've brought up in the past. So he's working on that. Like a network style
Rebooting
show.
All in the Family or something? What is he doing?
No, but he's like putting it together.
What is it?
The drop show that you mentioned like
Case.
probably a year and a half ago, to be honest with you.
Thank you. I
History of a
appreciate
drop.
your candor, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you said a good show on the network would be the history of certain drops that have come up.
That's 412 views. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, but that's like a good Kirk Minahan show.
You're just
product.
it's you know what it's like when you just have your kids do something. You're just having
Not.
them do
That
something.
is absolutely not.
Busy
Okay,
work.
That's way more valuable.
drops. Is this guy his whole life drops and the drop show?
No, that's just an idea we gave him recently.
What do you mean?
We just gave him that idea recently. I think that would be a value. The audience would like that. If it's well done, it
Justin's
has to be
idea
well
the
done.
other day, the ideas he pitched about after a whole weekend about the Laconia show, which were an idea and a half or worse than that.
I thought you were harsh on one of his ideas.
Okay, but Justin was like, I spent all weekend
gotta hear
thinking he
this.
had an idea and a half.
I gotta hear it.
Am I right, Mr. Dave, or no?
Yeah, he said he thought about it for a while.
Yeah. He's like, in the middle, the second idea, in the middle of it, he just basically gave up on it. He was like, yeah,
Fairness, I don't think today's conversation is going to go that differently, probably. So.
I don't know if it'll be today or not. I can't look at that. See, everyone just annoys me. All right. Well, what else is going? What's going on? We can get to the. Let's do the Patriot stuff later. Let's start somewhere else. Just to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
What do we got?
So Bustin finally, I know you broke the news on our name, basically.
Yeah. What are they
announced-
bitching about?
I wouldn't say they
Lawan
were
bitching about. He's like, I did them a favor. They were hemming and hawing, and I just said they're leaving. Everyone knew they were leaving. I don't know what the big deal is.
Cat came out the bag last week on the Unnamed show with
Unnamed
our
show.
boy Kirk Minahan.
Yep. Kirk Schefter
Kirk
did his
Schefter.
best to literally you could see it during the thing. Like Dave's like, I really wanted them to say it.
Yeah.
And Kirk kind of just kept
He
on
kept-
on keeping on, which is great.
And, you know, he's like, but it's out there, right? Like
It's out there. Everyone knows, right? Everyone knows.
What would you have done if he told you not to say anything? Like he went into that.
So what show is this? It's the Unnamed show. I don't. We have news. We breaking news. I don't. That's the purpose of that show.
Right.
You know, I love Will and Taylor, but like, you know, they eventually they had to. Like, they were. Will texted me. She's actually, I'm glad you did it because we didn't know how to do it, so it was almost good in the way it was. But
It didn't seem like they minded there.
Taylor said something later on. But again, you know, he had a chance to be face to face, 4-0 against other players. He fucking scurried in Chicago. He did not want a part of this.
Damn straight.
Did not want to
Kirk-
deal with the Twins.
Kirk had, well, maybe for you.
Yeah.
After what Kirk did. I actually fuck with Kirk a lot, but just the lying to my
Yeah,
face,
yeah.
even after we were eliminated.
He's having a hard time with
Five
it.
starters,
He's having a hard
5
time with
Yeah,
it.
he's still thinking about
Just
it. But
a
you
game.
still, you made his
my,
top
you know,
five.
my attitude in Survivor, man. It's just a game. Just let it go. Just let it go. No, they're great guys. I'm happy, very happy for them. I'm still not exactly sure what they're doing. I think it's sort of independent in some fashion. They have a deal with a competing gambling network, correct?
Yes, it sounds like.
FanDuel, I think. Maybe. I think. I don't know. Am I giving that away as well?
Definitely giving
I don't know that.
that'd be way.
Just kidding.
By the way,
Yeah, I believe
I'm
that.
guessing. I'm guessing. That
Oh, if
actually,
that's true. That
underdog, maybe. What?
like that other one would make more sense because they're not as big. That one you just mentioned, FanDuel.
Oh, maybe it's underdog. I have no
It
idea.
was a deal they couldn't refuse.
But my guess is
I'm
the only,
signing him.
yeah, the only reason I don't know, the only reason I suspect is because for that kind of money, it has to be some gambling thing,
Yeah.
Right.
right?
How much money are we talking
it's
about?
not-
here?
Well, I would think, but then you have Sirius throwing money at the Kelseys, and now
Yeah,
it's
they're not
Cooper.
going there
But-
though. But they're
No, but I'm saying there are
They said
some
they're
companies.
Yeah, that's
going
true.
independent,
Spotify.
So it wouldn't be like if you were serious, you're not.
that's what I mean. They're saying they're going independent. If you're going independent, your
Oh, right,
your
right.
carry-on has to be gambling at this point.
Like technically,
Oh, absolutely.
Carabas is independent as well.
Yes, right. Oh, he's not actually an underdog employee. So my guess is without knowing they're going FanDuel, underdog, one of these gambling. But I don't know. They didn't say it in the episode.
No.
No,
Oh, they didn't.
they'll announce it soon. They said they're going to announce more because they got to go through the Super Bowl, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, but
There's always weird contract stuff.
So
guess.
I can honestly say they didn't tell me. I have literally no idea. But other than it only makes sense as gambling.
So you gotta
But
get-
who knows? They could have some other. They could have 3 or 4. I know they have Chevrolet. They have all these big. So
Right.
maybe there's 3 or 4 big ones. I have no idea.
So you have to have like at least 1 or 2 big ones for multiple years, and that's a sponsorship deal. That's not really like a.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of money.
And they have a whole staff. They have 11 people working for them.
Do they really?
That's basically they said that. Yeah.
One of those producers didn't shut up when I was listening.
Oh yeah, the kid with the mustache.
I don't
think?
know. I have no idea. I was listening. Shut the fuck up. Let them talk. But
That's Fax's buddy.
did they really?
I think so.
Why don't they just hire him? Get him out
I
of
think
my
he's
life.
tried.
they need
hire.
timestamps.
Yeah, right.
Let's see how that drop show comes out first.
That's true. Yeah, I'm sure. I know they're keeping an eye on that one. Drop show.
Dave estimated that it was their deal's going to be worth. What did you say? Like 1 or 2 million.
I said 2 million, but per sponsor type of thing. Like
1 or 2
I would
million.
say
is
the
the deal they
No,
signed?
the,
Oh,
gam-
way.
the
I think
gambling.
it's
I
way
said like the gambling company, like the big one. I'm thinking.
I'm
would pay
guessing.
$2
I'm guessing
million
their contract is. I'm guessing probably everything. Probably $20 million.
with all their.
Because Portnoy said
advertising.
he offered them, they'd be losing money on what he offered
Yeah,
them.
I'd say it's a multiples of what they were making before.
Right, but one advertiser coming in because that's what the situation is. Is probably at most $2 million, and they probably have
I
5.
have no idea. Yeah, I'm telling you when I say I know nothing, I talk to
What's
them.
FanDuel paying him? Come on.
Yeah. It could be Underdog, but FanDuel. Were there other companies gambling? I have no idea. But I knew talking to them in Chicago that they were at that point during surviving, they weren't sure yet. So I don't know. I want them to make as much money as they can and then come back after a few years. I hope, which I think could definitely happen. I mean, this is an overpay by whoever's bringing them in. Nothing against them, but that's the way it is. You overpay to get guys to make a little splash, and then maybe they're worth it. We'll see.
Right.
What else?
Can you make sense of the? You hear this White Sox Dave song?
I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I mean, Musk was clearly giving the Nazi sign, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
We were talking
I don't
about
want to
that.
hear I don't want to hear like the Dana Whites and the Jerry. Like he was
And
giving.
these two, they disagree with
He
him.
was clearly giving the
Yeah.
knife. This is not a left or right. I don't care about Elon Musk. I know he has all Asperger's or whatever he has, but like he did this first. Like he hit his chest first, and then gave the Nazi sign.
He's a
Nazi
troll. He
stuff.
likes like to him that's very funny.
Sure. I mean, I'm not particularly offended by it. It's very weird. He's a weird guy.
He's on the spectrum, and he just.
What was
he's
he?
just
What was he
flailing.
doing then?
He's just flailing. He's
I think
not like-
that arm was not flailing.
think it's
That
one of
arm
it-
was not flailing.
It's one of his ticks.
I think he was grabbing his heart.
Is ticks is a Nazi?
And when he goose stepped out, he had a cramp.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
I think he was grabbing his heart. Like, you guys mean
Okay,
so much to me.
I got that
And
part.
it's like, and you guys all mean so much. Like,
Why didn't his arm move?
Yeah, you guys.
And why
you
did
know
his
who I'm
arm
talking about.
shoot right back?
Why did AOC do it recently? Why did
She did it
fucking
like that?
Elizabeth Warren
I
do
see
it?
pictures like that. They do exactly like that.
Maybe not exactly, but close. Very
was
close.
That was a not even. This is not a left or right thing. I'm perfectly fine with President Trump being in office, and I don't even mind Elon Musk. I'm not a hater, but that was clearly like a weird. Like I think he got caught up in the moment. I think he thinks he's funny. He's
Yes,
not
exactly,
funny.
yeah.
and he's like, I'm going to be like outrageous.
And he's like, oh, everyone's going to think I'm a Nazi now. That's
Right.
hilarious.
It's that Dana White, Rogan, like that bro shithead thing. That's good. Who's the idiot? Theo Vaughn, who's awful. Go wipe him off the planet. Like all these people, they all suck. Line them up and just get rid of him. Bill Burr, left or right, just get rid of them all. Bill Burr the other night weeping on Kimmel. Like,
He was not.
I've just had
That's
I've
not
had
what he's
enough-
always done.
I've had enough of these losers. Just get rid of them all. If I see Dana White's face again, Jesus Christ.
The Rogan thing, it was the first time I was kind of like, what are you doing at the inauguration?
And he thinks he's like, it's just, and now Rogan's like religious. Like, what is going on? Like,
Is he? I
Portnoy,
didn't know
Portnoy
that.
got the invite. He said he did.
yeah, I don't believe that. But yeah, that not even his name. Ron, do you think no?
That he did it intentionally?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he did it to get the internet talking.
Say that before
That's what
the
he does.
show.
It was damning. I mean,
this is not what wrong with
no, you.
Ron was on my
What did I
side.
say?
Ron was on my side.
what did I say? I said that would be funny if it was his
Yeah.
tick.
You think? What do you think, Dave? What's your defense for this?
That he's just.
He's just goofy.
Why was it? Why did you do it
flails
like? Why
around.
did you do it
He's
like this? Why did you do it up here then? Why was it over here?
You could ask.
Why was
Why do you
it
have the little
here?
mustache?
You could ask a lot of questions.
Right. Like, I
He's
don't.
Do you
got a
think Elon
mustache
Musk? So the only thing is
I
that he
think
was
Elon
trolling.
Musk thinks he's
Yeah,
funny.
right,
He's a
trolling.
fucking
It
dork.
makes sense. It makes sense.
Like, he's just, but he happens to be. I mean, look at this crowd: Bezos and Zuckerberg, and they're all weirdos.
yeah.
He's a rich, and everyone around him tells him how funny he is.
Yes.
So
I'll tell you this: Trump is gonna be so sick of that guy after he thinks Trump has low tolerance for like weirdos.
yeah.
He's gonna be like, this guy's just a fucking.
He's been around a lot
already.
already.
Oh my God, he's everywhere.
He got him elected though, and now it's in his mind helping get. Now it's like a year and a half. He's gonna be sick of him.
Didn't they say he has an office
year and a
at
half.
the White
maybe
House?
6 months.
Maybe, but I'm telling you, he's gonna be gone. And they'll turn on Vance too after because the last thing Trump's gonna want to do, two years from now, is play kingmaker. He's not gonna want to go campaign for somebody else. That is not Trump's way. Trump is gonna try to fucking figure out a way to get elected again. He's gonna do everything he can.
100%.
That's all he's gonna do.
I hear all the time from like super left people. They're like, well, if he leaves office in 4 years, can he do that?
We'll find out.
Can he just be like, yeah,
I think he's gonna try.
I'm staying.
I'll say that's one of those ones where I'm like, I kind of get where they're coming from because Trump is not gonna want to leave.
Yeah.
The last thing Trump wants to do is sit around and watch a bunch of people run for his position.
But he did leave last time.
Well, he lost.
I know there was
lost.
some,
He lost. But I'm saying he's going to try and do it because now he lost, but he knew in the back of his mind he could at least run again.
Yeah.
Now he can't run again. So now he's gonna do everything he can to like fucking change
Yeah,
that.
he's gonna be so old. He's
Doesn't
gonna,
matter.
It's gonna be a White House squatter.
He's not as
He's gonna be
spry as he used
like-
to be.
Doesn't matter. He's
propping
great.
up the fuck out of Barron. Barron will probably get into politics or something.
Barron's gonna be like 20 at that point.
22.
He can't run for
He'll be
president. He's
22.
35.
He's launching a real estate company now, a luxury real estate company.
Yeah, another creep. Yeah, I don't. It's just a weird scene. And again, I think Trump's gonna do a good job, but like Elon Musk, not even a question. I'm not saying Elon Musk thinks that all Jews should be murdered, they should be put in concentration. But I think he thought he was being like wacky and like subversive or something, and it just was. He's a weird
He's like
guy.
playing up that thing that went viral. You mentioned it before too. That when he was like flailing around
When he's
dancing,
jumping.
Yeah,
a
he's
couple weeks
he's a
ago,
weird
whatever
guy.
it was. Right. He's like
Yeah.
playing up that.
He's got like 90 kids. He has a hot mom, right?
I haven't seen
Yeah,
this
she's
mom.
not.
Hot
Yeah,
mom.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Ron, right, Dave?
Right.
Oh,
No. Have you spoken to Ron's mom lately?
I have never spoken to her. I just gave her a compliment. That's all.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
He understands.
You understand?
I do.
I was saying this the other day.
He gets what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Gets
get
that
it,
beat
right?
off to his mom. He gets it.
Oh, that's not.
This is hot mom corner over here with these two today. Jesus.
Ron, Dave's not trying to be your dad. You know.
No.
Would your moms be interested in some sort of OnlyFans thing, Mike? Like Minifan moms, where Ron and your mom scissor each other for.
If Ron's
donation?
mom is in, I'm sure I could convince
Okay.
her. Yeah.
I'd even throw that over a little bit. You guys could throw a little money on the Blind Mike Network if you want, and the Beanbag
Well, I
Ron
appreciate
Network.
that. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Patreon,
if
you
we can
do
get a
some
cut,
stuff.
that's fine.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I say we can get the whole thing. You know.
I just came up with the idea. I created it. Well, I was saying the other day, what's the tree situation like now?
It's a little slow,
Yeah.
but I mean, we're steady busy. I mean, 45 hours a week, freeze my balls off.
Yeah, that's not fun.
It's not great.
No. I could see a guy like you just going down south and cutting down trees in the. Don't people do that? Like golf?
Yeah, but the pay's not as good.
Because of the area of the country?
Yeah.
But I'm saying in the winter it must be.
Better than here.
Well, if there's no wind, it's not that bad. But yesterday, it's like my hands just couldn't
That's
warm
not
up.
fun,
It just
yeah.
sucked. Like, you just couldn't get past that stinging phase.
Yeah, Jesus, that's a tough business.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, Justin?
She looks like Corella DeVille, Elon Musk's
My
mom.
mom.
Is she like a famous like old model or something? Am I making that
Yeah,
up?
she was a model. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she does a lot of TV
Like Chicken
hits.
Fry or Elle McPherson.
Which version? Emma Stone or Glenn Close?
I think he's thinking more Glenn Close.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe, yeah.
I don't know who Glenn Close is.
How old is she?
Cruella DeVille.
Dated Cam Neely?
He means the cartoon. What are we doing? I'm
How would you know
sorry.
that she dated Cam Neely? Yeah, what do you think?
That's come up on this program before.
Sure, but he's not listening to the show.
That's
You
true.
don't know who Glenn Close is? How would you know Glenn Close? Let's think. Who can get him? Don't think. Who can get him first on Glenn Close?
I would have said Cruella DeVille.
Well, we've established he doesn't
Yeah.
know that, Mike. Glenn Close. I was about to literally say 101 Dalmatians. Glenn Close. She is in the Guardians world. Can I look up who she plays? Is that allowed or no? I don't know.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you, Dave. You've watched those films, Justin?
The Guardians of the Galaxy movies?
Yes.
Yeah,
No, not the Terry Francona Cleveland Guardians.
3 changed my life.
Change your life.
It did.
What do you mean?
It was just an incredible movie. It made me feel things a movie's never made me feel before.
Please
Oh, boy.
fucking stop. Character. Don't laugh. Don't enable. She plays Irani Real.
Ronnie Real.
I'm gonna send you the picture.
Is that a message
She in
like
makeup?
irony is real or something?
Yeah, who the fuck knows? Let me see. Let me go down to my contacts. Mike Vrabel.
Didn't do it.
Let me see. Not true.
Some people are speculating about that.
Big Stoolie.
Mike's friend, but no, that's not from me. I have never spoken to him. I don't think.
Tell me a Mike Vrabel story.
Well, you are close with Will. Will's close with Vrabel. You can connect the dots.
Sure, but
Oh, okay.
you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying that is who Glenn Close is. I mean, I don't think you've seen A Natural or The Big Chill or Fatal Attraction.
I know what
Air Force One?
that's with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No.
Oh, you know the film.
What was the TV show she was in? That was a good show.
Damages?
Yeah, great
Yes,
show.
that's what I was trying to
Seen
think of.
that. But he wouldn't have seen that, though.
No.
Make sure Ron knows who she is.
I don't.
Yeah. Ron's like looking, like thinking. I'm like, he doesn't know either. So.
Is she good?
I'm
Is
good
she
at
like
that.
Oscar nominated?
She's been Oscar nominated 7 or 8
Famously,
times
right?
with no
Yeah.
wins.
Wow.
Look it up. 7 or 8 times, maybe? Dave? Justin?
What was the bridesmaid?
They thought she was going to win last time for The Wife, which was not great. And she was just nominated for the J.D. Vance movie,
I got 8.
Oh.
Hillbilly Elegy.
Yeah.
8?
Yeah.
Yeah, no wins.
No wins.
Best Supporting Actress 2021. Best Actress for The Wife. Best Actress 2012 for
Albert Dobbs. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Albert Nobbs.
Nobbs. But she plays like a guy in it. It's weird.
1989, Dangerous Liaisons.
Yeah, it's a good film.
1988, Fatal Attraction.
Yep.
Best Supporting Actress, 1985, The Natural. Best Supporting Actress, 1984, The Big Chill. Best Supporting Actress, 1983, The World According to Garp.
Yep, should nominate for that too. There you go. You don't know any of those films.
Like, I know The Natural.
Robin Williams in The World According to Garp.
I don't know. But The Natural's a baseball movie, right?
I wouldn't mind seeing you reenact something Robin Williams did at some point.
Hey.
I mean, one of those famous comedy bits, the golf bit. I love that bit. Yes. That was the Birchmore one,
Yeah.
they say.
Right.
Yeah.
His hearing today, by the way.
Yes. Do we have any Dayline update?
No Dayline update, no. I should probably reach out to Andrea. It's been a bit.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't talked to her lately?
It's been a bit, yeah.
Oh. You guys should catch up again. What else you got, Justin?
The Hall of Fame was announced last night.
The Hall of Fame was announced last
Three
night.
inductees.
Baseball Hall of Fame.
Sports media is a disgrace. Between not voting for Ichiro,
If anybody got through with this entire tweet, I tip my cap to them. Go ahead.
hiding and not saying why, probably should have put a period there, to the NFL or a comma,
He's drinking again. I
to
think
the
we can
NFL
all-
media,
Don't you think? Is that
Again.
like Albert Breer and Rap Sheet, not crediting Kirk Minahan for breaking the McDaniels story.
good
The
teammate,
media,
Justin?
The media
Good
says
teammate.
they hold players and coaches accountable. Who holds them accountable?
And that's the rest of the story.
Enforced Mars.
Who holds them accountable? I'm imagining Clemmer with his finger to his
Oh,
mouth.
he was so happy with that. He wrote that tweet and that thing he takes probably to Roosevelt Island every day. That like,
Oh, the tram.
that, yeah,
The
just
guy.
stuck there between two fucking guys who actually worked all day. Clemmer's like, yeah, I crouched down
Crouched.
to review. What's the name of this new movie? The number one movie this weekend was SZA and Keke Palmer. One of the Dem Days or whatever
Yes.
it is. Yeah, right. That was Clemmer's day, and he's talking to Rico Bosco in his office. I will say this. Here's my Baseball Hall of Fame take. Like, of course, like, you know, Tom Seaver and Greg Maddux and Randy Johnson and all those guys. Rivera shouldn't be the only one unanimous, but there are like 100 Hall of Famers better than Ichiro. Ichiro is like really overrated. He should be in, but like,
I mean, he's this generation's hit king.
yeah, he's a singles guy. Like he was a good
Stolen base guy as well.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near. If you look at his advanced stats, he's nowhere near like a Mike Schmidt or somebody. It's not even close.
Does he have a World Series?
No.
I thought you were going to say more Billy. I'm surprised Billy Wagner got him.
Yeah, great
I don't
numbers
see him
though.
as a Hall of Fame.
Or even
Great numbers
CC too.
Yeah, I didn't think he was a
One Cy
lock
Young.
first ballot. Like 86%, he got it very easily. So whatever. Yeah, I don't. You know, Hall of Fame is kind of now with the steroid stuff. It all is just a disaster. So whatever.
I think
Cooperstown's a
everyone-
great town though.
Give everyone one ballot. You're a Hall of Famer or you're not.
I'm fine with that.
Why were you a Hall of Famer now and not 10 years ago?
I think it's funnier that somebody didn't vote for each other. It's like better. Although it's not public, I guess, right? Nobody knows who it is.
People like come out with their ballots, but
Right, I know that, but nobody is.
Oh, no, they're trying to track him down.
Good, yeah. Let's hunt him down.
Clemmer's leading the case.
Yeah, Clemmer's on it.
Could be
right
something for
now.
facts to do.
That's true.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I let Reese and Schefter break the defensive coordinator story this morning. I actually knew it. But like, it's like it's another thing I'm great at. Like,
It would have to get exhausted. If you did it again, it's like exhausting.
Like it's somebody's full time job, and I just do it. Like I'm just like, all right, let's break this today.
Right. It's fun.
Like people, I got that from like 5 different people. Like they want to talk to me because I'm entertaining. Guys like Mark Daniels, that bore, Ben Volen, Ian Rapport, who was a friend of mine, just stabs me in the back, no credit.
That's crazy.
Diana Rossini, who is that?
Well,
Who is
speaking
this
of
person?
friends,
Ian Rappaport, NFL Network, just tweeting seconds ago. Throwback. The Patriots are expected
He
to
actually
hire
gave you credit
Josh
first. I
McDaniels.
was told though, an hour earlier on the flash. I was told. I was told.
I listened to a healthy portion.
But again, they
Okay.
put the thumb on these guys. This is what happens. Other than my guy Bertrand and my guy Zolak,
Yeah.
you know, they're on their own, and it's very weird. Like, just like I don't mind, but when they say the thing, and like Ian Rapport was way behind me. He was hours behind me. Rapport, Breer, Cheese, Schefter, all these guys, Reese. Nobody was even close. And I don't mind. I'm happy Barstool Sports gets a little pub. They need it.
Sure.
But it's like Barstool Sports Report. It's like they're still embarrassed. Like they're scared to say my name.
That's what's weird. Like, I suppose I get like EEI having trepidation saying your name or whatever.
Sure.
I don't understand anyone. Even 98.5. I don't get
Very
it.
weird.
Is Bob Murchison going to go after them?
maybe.
Is it Kirk Minahan
And
reported
who
this?
was Diana Rossini?
The Athletic?
Is that who she works for?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, she's a pardon my take person, right?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
on
she
there?
definitely is, yeah.
That's your tweet about flying with. Credit me, okay?
Yep.
Honey, credit me. Okay, the cookies are burning. Get in the kitchen, right, Justin?
Exactly.
Yeah, go. Well, we've been working anyway. Like, credit me for the story. I hate this. Jeff Howe, another loser.
Volan is so pissed.
Volan's a loser. Can we call Volan? Can we find Volan's number?
Yes.
He blocked me. I was like, why? He blocked me.
People give Mick more credit for his story than you. They were beyond average Mick.
Yes, sure. Mick did a good job, Fine, like Soto's story wasn't right, but who cares? He still spelled stuff correctly in the tweet.
Right.
No matter if the story's right or not. It's just getting out there first. Diana Rossini. I'm sure she's a great reporter, but like, what's the fear? Like, what, Mutt's guy, Andrew Callahan, that pig. Like, just give me credit. I own you guys. And they all bitch. Albert Breer is shitting himself right now. Like, they're just a bunch of pussies. And when I want to snap my fingers, I can break a story. I can break one today if I want to. And they sit around. They don't have any sources. Andrew Callahan will be like, oh, yeah, confirming this. You're not confirming shit. You're making it up because the story's out there. I love that. When Andrew Callahan and Mark Daniels, that ghoul, confirms like a story from Adam Schefter. Okay, you think fucking freaking Kraft probably told Schefter. Like, what are we doing?
Even just all they have to do is quote tweet you. Then they don't even have to say.
Right. They don't want to do it. I don't even know.
It's really not that big of a deal.
But they've always been with radio people. They've always been little cunts. Always been cunts. And like, they're cunts. Andrew Callahan is a cunt.
And the mentality of like doing it. If they did it like fuck Kirk Minahan, I'll say whoever had it first. And then like outwardly
they don't do that. Yeah.
But they do it and then they're afraid of Twitter all day. And then they don't tweet about anything.
Just play along.
Now, in fairness,
there's no fairness here. I had the story way before they did.
That's definite.
That guy Dov credited you.
That's not even a person. It's like a
bot.
It's something. You got to take what you can
I'll
get.
take it. Yeah, what's that?
I was saying, in fairness, you are the only individual who criticizes this collective unit of useless.
Yeah, get your shit together. I'm trying to trying to help them out.
So my question to you would be: this source of yours, who's clearly high up, your sources high up within the organization.
Some are, some aren't.
They must think very poorly of all of those individuals because they know that you shit all over them.
I know one of them in particular likes the fact that they don't like this. Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, I agree. That individual.
I respect that.
Yeah, I think we'll make great gains in the second year's quarterback.
Nice.
I'll just say that. Me
and Drake May in here one day.
Drake May's the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. That's all I'm saying. He's a perfect player.
Congrats on the engagement.
He's a perfect. Yes.
Drake, it's your first day, so Mike's going to be in with you.
Drake will take a few calls today. What are you doing?
I got Ben's number if you'd like.
Yeah, let's call him. Oh, well.
Could be Bob Kraft, man.
You're missing a story. That's what I'm saying. Are you sure it's his number, Justin?
I don't get these wrong.
You've reached Ben Volan.
Oh,
I can get your call.
I don't know why I thought he was going to give out his number.
If he did, we're running it. So I'm not protecting him. He's an asshole. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. The Andrew Callahans, the Mark Daniels, these guys, Breer, just losers.
There was that Savage Boston account.
Yeah, sure.
They credited you yesterday a little bit, and then he has a podcast. He was saying this.
And I find it interesting that they're kind of reluctant to credit Kirk too. They'll credit Barstool, but I don't know.
By the way, I'll say this. Sorry, Savage. Like, I mean, such a bigger figure than these guys put together. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about like nobodies.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Andrew Callahan, Mark Daniels. He's just gonna fall off a cliff tomorrow. Nobody give a fuck.
Oh, that
Mutt
Catholic
would care
guy.
about Andrew.
What's that?
Mutt would care about Andrew.
Mutt would care. Yeah, Mutt would defend him because Mutt's a loser. But it's just pathetic.
Let's clarify something too, because you retweeted something yesterday that the SI.com gave you credit.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Kadlick works for SI.com.
Okay.
There were 2 articles on SI.com. Mike Kadlick's did not credit Kirk Minahan.
Unbelievable.
I just want to make sure you knew.
It's always Kadlick. So, yeah, not frustrating. I think it's funny. I enjoy it. And yesterday was the first time where everybody, I saw Portnoy, Whitney, all those guys were jumping in. Where it's like, it's just funny. I'm now amused and I own them like this. It's like the old days when I was at the EI. You'd walk in, they all hated me.
But it's if you own them, they're doing exactly what you want.
Yes.
If they all said Kirk Minahan, we'd spend 2 minutes being like, hey, you got the story right, and then move on.
I also wouldn't break stories anymore. I'd be done. I'd be like, oh, all right. I'm not gonna stop.
They wouldn't get tweets all day about it.
Right.
It's like they're doing the opposite of what they should.
Yeah, it was old school yesterday. Some of those guys are getting bludgeoned, which I like seeing.
I mean, you have to get credentialed for next season, right? You have locker room access. I
Are
assume.
you willing to do a weekly spot with Drake May?
I'm considering it. I am, like Brady now, a minority owner in the team, so it becomes complicated. But yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, I would like. That's the other thing is Stacey James, who I hate, who turned his back on me a year ago. These guys, Andrew Callahan and Breer, these guys, they just call Stacey and wait for him to tell them. That's it. They have no sources. They have nobody. They can't do anything.
What happened a year ago?
I had the Belichick thing cold, and he stalled me to give it to Schefter.
Yes.
So
I was thinking about tweeting it like 10 minutes after you to see if I could get credit.
Should have, yeah. They'd be fine with that. Yeah. So, I'll shit in Stacey James' mouth. I don't care. But it's just, it's just I have no patience anymore. So, but I am also amused by it. Yeah. And listen, Grilled Cheese is a hell of a reporter.
Oh, absolutely.
He's part of my family tree now. So give me grilled cheese over fucking those guys any day.
Savage Sports.
Over fucking Andrew Callahan. The Herald should hire Grilled Cheese as their absolutely should, because there's no look. He was second, but he was second. Yeah. There's no. These guys don't do anything. They sit there. They watch Mike Vrabel give a press conference, and they just type down what he said and they send it out. Who gives a shit? What a waste of money.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
How long was this deal done for? Like it just cut. Was it basically known that was going to happen for a few days, or?
McDaniels?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was done. Okay. I'm not going to waste. The things I could tell you, I don't even want to. It's fine. I mean, all these games are fixed anyway, Mike, as you know.
Sure, absolutely.
Next 5 seasons are scripted. It's like this show. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I had to rank them biggest cunt to top 3 cunts. I guess Vaughn would be 1.
Sure.
Albert
Absolutely.
would be 2. Vaughn would be 3.
Ben gets it kind of on reputation.
Yeah, but
it's almost not fair to the others.
It's almost crazy how little he knows, though. It's amazing. He just makes shit up.
He's like an intentional troll, I feel like.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Breer seems like a legit cunt human being.
Yeah, I think Breer's hated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was going fine with him, but he's...
He got into a little spat with Bertrand on the air the other day, and it just sounded like he was talking down to him, so I didn't like that.
Yeah, I think they hate him. Without knowing anything, I think they probably hate him. Because he does that. He doesn't know anything. He goes on there and acts like he knows shit.
Well, he works for Amazon. He's pretty cool.
He does?
Gus's coworker.
That's true. Yeah, give me Gus over these guys.
Gus has been in the press room, I believe.
Yeah, he's a reporter.
Yeah. Did he ask Brady a question that time?
He did.
Yeah.
Yes. I probably saw Gus in there once. He fits
I
right
think
in.
you would know.
He fits right in with those weirdos, though. And they go and they eat their Papagenos. I saw that old Daniels tweet about Papagenos yesterday. He got defensive when people were like, what was he? He's like, what was his tweet?
He responded to somebody, I forget, but he's like, yes, the Patriots media has been giving us pizza on Wednesdays for years. Something like that.
Got ahead of the Papagenos controversy.
Yeah.
What's the deal with trolls mentioning Papagenos in my mentions? Guys, here's some inside info.
What's the deal?
Patriots media has been getting pizza for decades, usually on Wednesdays, only in season, but this isn't new. So I'm confused by the pizza comment.
We don't get pizza
Why
in
the
training
fuck
camp.
are they feeding
They
the
also
journalists?
make me hungry.
Why? But outside of
some teams do.
how about game day? That makes sense in the press box.
I also
with
think
free
I
popcorn.
think Wednesday. I do think if you give them pizza on Wednesday, I don't think it's gonna make them be any nicer to the Patriots if they stink.
No toppings.
Yeah, I mean it's weird. I agree, it's weird. I don't,
yeah.
But man, once those people hustle over those fatsos, they are grazing on that stuff. But I think Mark Daniels is retarded.
Oh.
I think so. Maybe that's why he's there. I don't know. Yeah, I actually think he has Down syndrome. So what can you do? But anyway,
he said, for what it's worth, I heard McDaniels Vrabel rumors from several different NFL sources before
I saw that.
Vrabel was hired.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good reporting. Like you said that yesterday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, oh, just so you know, I knew it too. I just didn't report it.
So
that's your job, dickhead. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't want to jinx
What
it.
does that accomplish?
that is like he's dumb. I think he thinks that.
That's a notice me.
Also makes it worse though.
Oh, it
no
should.
one's like,
It should.
oh boy, okay, I didn't realize that, Mark. Like you were on it.
Right.
What an idiot. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if I feel like breaking a story, I'll break a story.
I'm just nervous for you to talk that much shit about Albert Breer when he can run outside with shorts on.
I know, I
It's
ran
weather.
shorts
I
on
don't know.
yesterday. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Another lie. But yeah, what can you do? What else?
Did you see this opening to EEI's afternoon show yesterday by any chance?
No, Dave bringing it today. He's got EEI afternoon show. What was the other one you just had?
Ichiro?
No, yeah. Okay, yeah. No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I don't want to play it. Let's go. All right, okay. Nope.
Okay, fine by me.
How about Trump demanding the apology from that bishop? Did you hear that bishop's?
I thought the bishop was fine. I don't know. Like it's a religious person. Like the person is basically saying, again, I'm different than anybody else in the world. Like I think Trump should be president, but I also think that like somebody can say this in their church.
Let me make one final plea, Mr. President. Millions have put their trust in you. And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I mean, you get where she's going at. You think that's necessary in that spot? Inauguration?
What does she have to do? Suck his dick? This
literally.
is what she believes. Like she thinks that she's basically saying, "Hey, Mr.
Okay, well,
President,
I like Trump saying that was a piece of shit sermon or whatever it was.
Okay, yeah, you're offended by it. I'm not. I'm
not offended. I
I'm
just think it's
sick of-
unnecessary.
Again, the biggest group of pussies in America is the right wing. You are all a bunch of pussies. You get triggered by this. Like this priest who's like, "Hey, like, can you like maybe have some? Like, if you're in church, can you have some compassion for these kids who don't?
How about just compassion for everybody? Why the fuck do you have to single out all
I have
these?
the compassion for Elon Musk. What the fuck do I care about him for? I should have compassion for David Field.
I mean,
No,
a
I don't-
bishop
I-
in that spot would have compassion for everybody. You
Maybe
wouldn't
not.
single out certain groups.
Well, Trump is clearly given opinions on some of these people. He said yesterday there are only 2 days. There's only 2 pronouns, right?
I believe
Yes.
he said
Yeah,
that.
he's
Yep.
worried about the important things like that in Mount McKinley in the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of America.
America.
Yeah,
Gulf
the
of
things
America.
the things like God knows I'm not worried about the price of groceries for Americans. I care about what the mountain is called. That's where Trump loses me. You know, like that's really just focus on the stuff that matters.
Also, super religious guy, Trump, too.
Oh, huge, huge. That's the thing. He's a phony.
Lives
anyway,
his
with
life
religion.
by the Bible.
Yeah, like again, people get worked up. You can think Trump's a good president, also think that this is like I'm one of the few left. I think so. Yeah, I had no problem with it. She's a fucking priest or whatever she is. They're nuts. This is what they do.
I think Dante was calling out Jerry Wright. Did you see this? So Jerry obviously tweeted about this. Let's see. Trump's advanced team needs
Dante
to do
who?
better.
Dante
from Dante the Don from Barstool. It's
It's
pretty random. He wrote, Jerry is right as usual. How dare this priest bring Jesus' teaching into church? So I think he's calling out Jerry there.
Oh, he's an idiot. I don't think so. He's a big right wing moron.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he was being like, oh, it's...
I don't think he's capable of that sarcasm.
Oh,
I don't think. But yeah, but Jerry again Jerry's pretending to be offended. What does Jerry care about that for?
That's a Jerry issue, but I just don't think
where
there's
was
space
Owen
for it
House
overall.
first, no?
If you're
What?
saying there's space for it, fine, mention whatever you want, but I just don't think it's necessary in that spot. That's
Well,
all.
what is she supposed to do? If she
Just have
disagrees with
compassion
him
for all
fundamentally.
people. I think a regular, when you go to church on Sunday, they don't think they
Okay,
typically-
but Trump is clearly, like in her mind, targeting these people.
her mind, yes. And
So
then-
that's what she's doing.
She's targeting him right back.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's not going to matter. He's not going to listen to that. Be like, oh, gee, okay. It's
I
all
never thought of it that
pretend.
way.
Yeah. It's all the whole thing is pretend. It's all.
Dave
stupid.
loves getting people in trouble for words.
I know.
If he
Jesus.
never met you, he'd be clipping this show.
Oh,
But I'm open-minded. I'm open-minded.
true.
I'll have the discussion.
Put Turtle Boy in jail.
That's true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I did do
That's
that.
good. You did do that.
I did do that.
Yeah. I thought it was whatever. Weird. She's a weirdo. Like, but like, I just think it's some weird fucking. What church is it?
I don't know.
Why is Trump even there?
It's probably
Making the
part of
They just have a
part of
bunch
the
of different
process.
people from different
I assume so.
churches come in and speak.
Yeah.
Ugh, Trump must hate doing that religious shit. That's a kowtow to these fucking moron right wingers.
What did you think of the service?
What did you think? Did you like it? Did you find it exciting? Not too exciting, was it?
That's funny.
Not too exciting.
Not too exciting. He doesn't care.
He goes to
Just
church
laughs
for
it
the
off.
excitement.
Yeah, he's just there to check a box and then move on, I think. What else?
Do you think we'll have a new mayor? You see someone's going to be running. I don't know if that's one of your sources.
Josh Kraft is not one of my sources. No, I don't know Josh. I don't think I've met him maybe once or twice.
Josh, is he like the youngest?
He is not involved with the Patriots.
No.
He runs the charity, right?
When I say we do this, he has no chance of beating Michelle Wu in Boston to be mayor. None. Nobody does. She's going to win, easily. Doesn't matter if she runs again. Yeah, no chance.
Look at Justin's vote.
That's true.
I vote for my dad, and I don't.
Oh, you're running for mayor of
live in-
Boston, are
I
you?
don't live in Boston, so
No. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So that'll be what, her third term?
Sounds
Second.
no, third.
Oh,
Right?
she's got reelected, right? Didn't
Yeah.
she?
I think
thought-
so.
Oh, yeah.
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 She's pumping out kids left and right too, by the way, huh?
Yeah, she just had another.
She's spring chicken? I don't even know.
She's young.
She's not barren yet, no? Her womb is still
She's
vital.
40 years old. She just turned 40 at the 14th.
That's what I'm saying.
Cutting it close.
She's very nice to me. She's very nice.
When?
What does that mean?
Used to interview her all the time at the Boston.com morning
Dave,
show.
that was not the person who gave you a hand job at the Sun. You're so racist.
That is racist just to make that joke.
Unbelievable,
Just to
Dave.
make that joke. That's racist.
There he is again.
Dave, clip it.
Yep.
Facts. Make sure you highlight it.
Do not put any message behind that. Just clip it.
Actually, it's racist what you're doing.
Of course, I'm kidding. Mayor Wu, I'm sure, is a lovely woman.
40's kind of old to be pumping out kids, though.
A little bit, but not now. Nowadays, it's a little more normal.
We talked about this. There's sort of a Down syndrome danger at that age, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy must have been 86 when she had Dave then.
Justin was telling me you're most fertile when you're 13.
That's not.
Not true?
That's what you're saying to
I
me.
was
Yeah.
not saying that.
What'd you say, Justin?
I did not say that you're most fertile when you're 13.
So those are your prime years.
That's good breathing years, Justin,
Yeah.
right? I mean, like Little House on the Prairie years, Justin. You would have married like a 12-year-old.
I would not have married a 12-year-old.
Back then,
maybe
it was
maybe when I was 12.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old were your parents when you got married?
My parents were 26.
Yeah, young, huh? Crazy, isn't it? Younger than you.
No, they were 25 when they got married, 26 when they had me.
Nice.
Yeah, because they're young. I always forget how young they are.
Still kids.
Huh?
They're still so young.
Well, I mean,
25.
not that young.
Dave's
Oh, at the
age.
time, you mean?
Oh,
Well, even 25 is not crazy young for back then. Didn't people get married
No,
at like
my-
21?
Yeah, my parents were around that.
24
Yeah.
and 22, I think, for my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
The world ahead of them, too. They just
Will
didn't realize
Justin
it.
ever get married, Dave?
Yeah.
Like in America, to like somebody who doesn't like.
He'll be in
like-
America, yes.
Yeah.
He's just not right now.
I was saying, nothing involving a catalog.
He definitely
Non-arranged.
Really? Like
really
a,
nice guy. A
That's
couple
who's-
guys yesterday told me you just have to be over 6 feet to get laid. So first of all, he's over 6 feet.
told you
Oh,
that?
yes.
Dave
yeah.
had a big sauna
Yeah,
talk.
it
A
is
big sauna story.
But these guys were in it. He's over 6 feet.
His mouth was full, but
Okay.
And so
he's doing a lot of
I'm
listening.
slim now too. You got to remember.
he's losing weight.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a show that drops eventually where it's just a pre-show. I want to hear Dave and Justin because they're just different people. It sounds like they're
Yeah.
telling all these stories.
That's why that would come up on
Yeah.
the show. Well, I'm not going to like force it into
It's
the show,
mostly
but-
stuff that's going to come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be curious what the mood is like. There's not a lot of chatter when I'm.
Oh,
here
this is a
before
great
the show
mood. Too.
starts.
There was laughs this morning.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Ron
good.
brings a fun element.
He
Like
does.
what? Really?
Yeah.
Till 10 o'clock or
Yeah.
That's when you can't.
Until like 9:55.
peaks like 9:40.
Quiet. Then you hear the door shut.
What was going on, Dave? You were in a sauna with men.
Well, yeah. Well, there's two
Couple of big
gentlemen.
ballers.
Two gentlemen, big guys.
Where is this? Like,
It was at LA Fitness in Walpole, Massachusetts. And basically, it started out of a conversation over Crocs, I believe. He said, "What size are those Crocs?" He said their size.
you're wearing Crocs.
This is so
They were- they were
irrelevant,
wearing-
between
irrelevant
two
to the story.
different gentlemen.
No, I'm just sitting there.
Dave's in a
awkward.
1970s comic. Did
what
you
is
say
it?
Crocs?
Mention not wear Crocs.
So it starts with that, and then the other guy. Then it goes into all you got to do is be 6 feet tall to fuck chicks at the club. All these little guys have nice jewelry, big cars, but they can't talk to women. This like that. Women just want a tall guy.
I don't get that meat.
Would you say that?
And then all of a sudden, Marcus Smart came into the discussion because he must be hanging around the club and picking up chicks, and they were happy he got traded because I don't know how
He's
that
over
all
6
happened.
feet tall, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Dave's
6'3",
rolling
so-
with guys that are glad that Marcus Smart is gone. So they
Thank
Right.
God he
start
got
fucking
traded.
again.
Some of that pussy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you add anything to this conversation? or
I
no?
sat there with my head down and just did not say a word.
Cried.
Yeah. I wanted to contribute, but I didn't really have much.
How long
to
do you stay in
say.
the sauna for?
Somewhere around 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I'd rather a steam room, but that just doesn't happen anymore.
I thought it's
And
the
they're
same.
dirty as fuck. No, they're not the same. Steam heat and
Not the
sauna.
same? No.
No.
Never been my thing. Okay.
But I do think Justin will get married. Yes, I do.
Mike?
Yeah.
He's got to go out more though.
Justin would be great on 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, but that's like arranged. I'm saying like natural.
No, I'm saying, well, there's no way some woman's naturally going to meet him and be like, yeah, I want to spend my life with this guy.
I don't know. I've met Justin and had thoughts like
Hey,
that.
basically, you
Like,
have. Yeah, it's a good point. That's true. No prison news.
No prison news. I think it's
Stole
time
your money.
to move past it.
I guess so.
Well, you could find another girl, another prisoner.
It's a good point by Dave, though. You don't. It's not like you're really out there, right?
I don't really go out that much. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is that how you meet
Marcus
people?
Smart's gone, dude.
Yeah,
true.
it's time to
Get your
clean
ass
up.
out there.
Yeah, meet people or go on dates like with the apps.
Right. You're not even
Yeah,
doing
you
that, right?
swiping?
No,
No.
haven't in years.
How come?
Just off of it.
Yeah. So how would you meet a person now? Like a woman?
Through friends.
Okay.
You just said you don't go out.
There's not a lot of that going on, though, right? I mean, you have very few friends.
I have plenty of friends.
Mark? I mean, Mark's not, who's going to introduce you to? I want to go take you to see the Brutalist.
Mark's just at the top of the list. He's not the only name.
Mark's like 70 years old.
No, Mark's younger than me.
Wait, what? What? Who's the guy who's giving the pizzas at
Ant.
the...
That's Ant.
Oh, okay.
Ant.
Okay. How old's Ant? Ant's like 60.
No, Ant's probably...
He's a Phillies fan, right?
Late 30s.
He is?
Yeah, mid to late 30s.
I feel like this show's just
I
me
thought he
reacting
was-
to how surprisingly young people are.
I thought he was much older as well.
No.
He's an old soul, though.
Yeah, we call him the old mutt.
The old mutt?
What? Who
yeah,
does?
the
Who's we?
Monster Jam people. They call him mutt. He's an old dog.
You call him Mutt or the old Mutt?
We call him mutt.
What?
Yeah, we call him mutt
Why'd you say the old Mutt then?
because he's like an old dog.
Yeah, but you don't call him that, though. I think you were worried about because we have him Mutt here, you try to change his nickname.
He's just the old. Well,
I don't think he means old, like older than mutt.
No,
He
I
means,
know,
like-
I know
like
that.
The old.
I understand, but he just said we call him the old Mutt. Then he said, well, we just call him Mutt.
they call him mutt, but the reason why is because he's an old dog.
I know, but they don't.
Yeah.
But you don't call him that, though.
No, you call
They,
him Mutt.
they call him
You
mutt
dress him.
Then why'd you say the old Mutt?
Justin, you've been
because
exposed.
he's like
to
an
it.
old dog.
Because we have Mutt.
Because he's like an old.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
The Mutt thing made you nervous.
Well, it is a little strange because there is a mutt in this world.
Yeah, that's a strange part.
Two
about it, that's
T's
for
or
sure.
one? 2 T's for him.
Yeah.
Do you call him Mutt like at work?
I don't, but like that's his nickname. Yes.
What Jeff was asking me this was giving an idea where his life is at right now. He was saying, when does Justin have any Monster Jam stuff coming up?
No, I got one this
His
weekend.
wife is making a guest list in the other.
The crazy thing is, I was like, geez, I don't know. Yeah, what's going on with that? This weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
Oh, where are you going to be?
Newark, New Jersey.
Oof. Ooh, Friday, Saturday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
On Friday, does your mutt list 3 things for you?
Does he have his own Mutt stack?
No.
Are you going right after the show Friday?
Probably drive down.
That's a terrible drive to Newark. Newark's the worst. New Jersey's the worst. No?
Your
Weren't you
thoughts,
just there
Justin?
for that? In Newark or
In
no?
the
He was in,
fall.
like,
Yeah,
Connecticut,
there was another
right?
one.
It seems like New Jersey is your main.
That's like the
spot
hub
for-
of
yeah.
I spilled this stuff. The
Jams.
hub of Monster Jams.
The
Yeah.
big. It's probably the biggest one.
Really?
Yeah, it's at the
where the-
Prudential Center where the Devils play.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
You inside or outside? You're inside.
Inside,
right?
inside.
Ooh, outdoor show, Dave. It's fucking
No,
January.
but he like sells shit, so I didn't know if he's like in the parking lots or something. Like
Oh, they can't sell like that stuff then, right?
No, that's not.
You know what I love right now? An icy, as it's 6 degrees.
It's wild how many people get snow cones when it's 3 degrees outside.
Because they're inside. If they were
It's also
outside,
kind
they'd
of
probably
cold
not
in
sell
there,
them.
right? Like, just-
Oh yeah, because they
Yeah.
also like open the doors too, because to ventilate the place.
Right. Okay. What else?
Why was Jeff asking this? He's just
Who?
He thinks about you.
Jeff was just asking when's the next Monster
That's the
Jam?
show. Yeah. Has Dan reached out to you? He said he wanted to text you again.
No.
No? Interesting.
Took him a second to think about that.
I wonder. What else going on?
reports that the Red Sox ownership was buying or was attempting to bid
False.
for the Celtics,
Out
and
of
now
Boston.
it appears not.
I can tell you that's
False,
false.
you said. Who's going to get it?
I'm not going to tell you that yet, but I do know. I'll just say that.
Do you think Bezos' wife or girlfriend was dressed up like a skank the other day or no?
Yes.
This is what I mean. He's a nanny.
Just wondering. I'm wondering.
I mean, a skank is a straw, but like she was showing her brassiere at the president being.
I didn't know if that was like a style thing going around.
Her bosoms were
Somebody else had the same outfit on. I saw.
I feel like I saw that too. Who was
Zuckerberg's face was like in there though.
Yeah, I mean, Lauren Sanchez is her name.
that? Yeah.
She's
And she dresses like a hooker.
Megan, take it easy.
That's
take
common.
it easy. Baby. I know. You two should be together.
just chatting with.
She's
Dave.
a whore.
But the inauguration, like, call me old fashioned, but I don't think you should be showing your brassiere. That seems. That seems.
hell?
At the inauguration,
There's not
specifically.
a Madonna video from '85. Like, put a goddamn sweater on.
She looked
Rio
good,
was
though.
doing
She
it
did
on
look
Surviving Barstool, you know?
It's a sports, but it's an athletic event.
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lauren Sanchez looks like she's had so much work done on her face. She looks like she has no age. These women get to the point where they look like they're no age at all. President Trump's wife looks like that. Where you couldn't see her the other day, but like it's just you have that thing. You have so much. What is that?
It's the Kris Jenner thing.
Yeah,
Botox.
Yeah, but there's like a filler. Or what? You know what I mean? It's like they almost get like the cat eyes going.
Oh, the cat.
That thing,
Yes.
like where it says you don't look like you're. I think it's actually an old Burr routine where he said like you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just look like you that age but weird, or I forget
Right.
what it was.
Like
And
it's
then
you've
did-
invented a new age.
He told like a Bill Buckner joke. The point is, I laughed. I laughed when he said it.
You might be thinking of the wrong one.
Yeah, could be. But I don't like that. And look, it's easy for me to say. I'm aging gracefully. But for women, it's tough. But lay off the filler, ladies.
But they might look at that as better. If you look no age, that's better than looking 85 or whatever.
Like Pamela Anderson's taking all this shit now because she doesn't wear makeup anymore. So you can't really win. I think it's hard to, I don't know, to get age and look. It's much tougher for women in the spotlight too. I get that, but point is, put a blouse on, put a sweatshirt, put a sweater.
Cover them up. You're saying?
Yeah, I mean you don't need that looked weird. I think
very weird look.
Go back to like the Jackie O days.
Yes,
I'm surprised this is Dave's take because he's such a pervert.
That's true.
You know,
not a pervert.
What did Megan say?
Oh well,
you're a pervert.
Not a pervert at all.
Bezos runs the Washington Post, owns it, and owns Amazon, of course. And I will tell you, this is not my first time saying she dresses like a hooker because she does. And we called out, we had to deal with some Hollywood.
She thinks she's outrageous, huh?
Megan?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You can get that on the Today Show.
No,
whatever
I'm saying.
Whatever she was on.
The View.
And she had, talked to that, whatever. It's like those two don't like to be made fun of.
Yep.
He's done a lot to change his look. He looks nothing like he looked 20 years ago. I don't think she's seen a doctor. She doesn't want to go under the scalp. I mean, you tell me. That's not natural. No. And that's fine.
It's weird that
that's
NBC hired her.
It is.
Yeah. Like if you think about it now.
Who, Megyn Kelly?
Yeah.
I know.
What did they think she was
But
gonna
she
do
wasn't
then?
doing this shit then.
But on Fox, she kind of was.
No. She wasn't doing this stuff.
Okay.
She was like very, yeah. But what, I mean, I to me, for that day, cover up. When it's over, let it rip.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Well,
I thought this person was sending me this call because they thought it was Kevin, and he made a comeback a little bit on another program.
Oh, no.
Kevin the caller.
Yeah. Who that
And now I think it's just a Minifan trying to be Kevin.
Oh.
This was on the afternoon show yesterday.
617-779-7937. Let's get back to the phone
Is
lines.
he the host of the show?
Andy Hart?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh.
Or he was yesterday at least.
So Ted Johnson, you'd be happy now, Dave. Ted Johnson is on there. They did a big new afternoon show with Ted Johnson and Neanderthal.
Yeah.
He's on from 3 to 6,
Yes.
4 days a week.
Yes.
Tuesday through Friday.
And it's remote, a lot of it too, I heard.
I've heard he's going to do remotes, yes.
And so is Fitzy.
Fitzy was in yesterday,
Yeah,
but he's
right.
going to do remotes.
Well, I heard that banter between those two to kick off the show. I'm fucking in. Did you hear this, Mike?
No.
Got a great name for the new show, by the way.
Big Heart, Little Heart, Big Johnson. Or Big Heart, Little Johnson, whatever. Small Heart.
Ready?
That's good
Ted
stuff.
Nation.
No, that's already been used here.
What are you talking about?
And we're not, we're bowing down to that guy just because he's bigger than us, more successful
Second
than us, has more
base.
Super Bowl rings than us.
That's a good. I bet all the kids were laughing at that Ted Sarandis reference, though.
Well, it's because Andy Hart was really playful. He's like, no, that was already a show. Oh, go ahead. It's not even done.
But, can I ask real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ted Johnson is on Tuesday to Friday?
Yeah, Patriots Monday, he takes off.
So, like, the day after the games, he's not on?
Yeah, but again, like, this is, Dave, we've talked about this. Mike is
I'm
stuck
sick
in.
of Mike asking the most basic question.
Isn't that the only day you'd want him?
No. What about Fridays? What about Mutt Stack? You recap on Friday. Mutt is so into this thing with me and Albert Breer.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves it.
He's still going to react to the first one because that was Friday afternoon. When Friday. He's 2 Albert Breer stories behind with the Mutt Stack.
Got him back.
Oh, but I can't wait to read about it.
Oh, that's the thing. Then you'll be like, I got all day with this one. Yes, I would say it's strange that they're bringing the Patriot player who is reportedly close to Vrabel and won't be there on Patriots Monday. It feels a little odd to me.
What is the reason for that? He's like
I'm guessing
Carson?
I'm guessing
work on Monday?
does he probably do TV or something? Does he do Comcast? I don't know. Go ahead.
Tell us.
Got it. No.
You're right. Maybe we should
ready?
bow down.
All right. New name show idea. Ready? The Really Big Show.
No, I don't think
Original.
we need to do that.
Love it.
That was already done, Fitz. You don't get it.
See, Stiz.
Jesus. Nothing better when those comedians have those jokes written before a show starts. My favorite.
We are going to have fun around here, correct?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Not having fun?
No fun. No
sir.
fun allowed. Sir, I'm sorry. This is a sports radio show.
And the other rule beyond
Yeah.
fun,
Curtis?
which some listeners will be like, you guys are fun. Good one. My
We
ears
have
already
a
hurt.
long-established dynamic as a bickering sports radio couple.
That is true.
That's going to continue.
That is true. And we're going to be real.
Yeah.
Really annoying at times, really
Above all
negative at
else.
times. You'll be
This
really
is the worst show I've ever heard. Oh my God, that's cringy.
They said, Fitzy, you're not good enough to be in some days in the mornings.
Right.
How about every day in the afternoons.
Crazy.
I wanted him right there to be like, no, we're going to be more like fun wah.
They're gonna be real though. That's good. I like when they have to tell you that they're gonna be funny and real.
Yeah.
Then I'm definitely gonna believe them.
So Ben Johnson has to work with Caleb Williams. I have to work with Nick Fitzy Stevens and Ted Johnson. Going to be interesting for both of us in the Windy City and here.
Who got the better Johnson today?
Like he has to do it. He has to do it.
But then with comedians, comedians suck.
It's like Salk all over again.
What if they're like, we're gonna be real? Mark Hannon is cheating on his wife. Whoa, these guys are.
I'm in.
These guys are real.
That would be great. I'd defend him 1,000,000%. Jesus Christ.
In the car has a thought on what's going on in Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes.
Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
Hi, I have a question for Ted.
Yes, sir.
Ted, do you still think Bianca Wolford is the...
So I think that was mocking
Right.
Kevin the caller.
They were asking who then?
Ted Johnson called Vince Wilfork's wife.
Oh, that's right. Remember that?
That was like 10 years ago.
Doesn't Ted Johnson have some darkness in his past?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
They're real. They'll get into that. Don't you? No,
Good. I
He will really hold his feet to the fire.
That's why he's off Mondays. Too big
You
of a liability.
wife beater.
It'd be awesome if Fitzy just became a madman. Just nuts.
This is too real, Fitzy.
Just nuts. That's funny. What else?
Do you feel bad now with Kirk Herbstreit after some of the stuff you might have heard yesterday? Did you hear anything?
No.
What happened?
I don't feel bad.
He had a tough year.
I know.
Obviously, Ben died.
Yeah.
But in actual news, like he said, he had family.
No, I know his wife had been
Yes,
sick or something. His son had been sick. Sure.
Well, then that is crazy.
What do you mean? He was focused on a dog?
Can you imagine? What would he have done if his wife passed?
I don't think he would have cared as much.
It's been a tough year for me behind the scenes. My wife had got diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yada, yada, yada.
Ben died.
of course.
There it is. My wife got diagnosed with breast cancer, comma, Ben died, comma, my son was sick. Right?
Matt, what pomp and circumstance would be around if the wife died?
It's been a tough year for me behind the scenes. My wife had got diagnosed with breast cancer. Ben dies. It was just it's a lot of emotion. And when you do what we do, you endure. You do your job. And I think what happened, couldn't predict it.
Look,
but
I feel very bad for his wife. I'm sure she's a lovely woman. I feel bad for him. He's a fucking lunatic. Like he should just take a year off. Like just relax, man. Just fucking relax.
When you make that video, they call him Ben.
You call him Ben.
Yeah.
He's like, why
God forbid if a week later something happened with his wife.
His wife is honking the horn because they're late to go to the hospital for a treatment, and he's like, "Listen, just I got to do the Ben thing one more time."
That 10th take.
Yeah.
Do I say he's America's dog or the nation's dog?
Right.
What is,
I feel horrible for her. I'm sure. She's a lovely woman. I feel terrible for her, but this guy, just put everything down and just fucking relax.
He absolutely should not have been calling that game.
Of course not.
Yeah. If he's crying after the game.
He went there.
for
He's
the
a
team
huge
that-
alum of the school. Yeah. It's nuts. It'd be like me, I'm a Penn State guy now. I'm not going to be calling those games.
Right.
Nuts. Madman, but yeah. Yeah,
it puts things in perspective.
Yeah, I mean, that's also why he cried at the end of the game.
Well, mostly Ben.
The dude went after him hard. It was like, I can't fucking wait to not hear about this guy for 8 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go. DraftKings, NFL playoffs. I'll give you my picks right now. I'm fine with that. Give me the odds here. Go to DraftKings.com, by the way, the DraftKings app. Download that app. Use my code KIRK. $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. New customers, $5, $200 in bonus bets. I'll give you the picks right now, Justin. We'll start in the National Football Conference, where the Eagles are playing. Who are they playing?
Commanders.
The Washington Commanders. That's right. Who I picked to beat outright the Lions week before.
They're getting 6 points.
The Commanders are getting 6 points.
Yes.
Take them. Washington.
Wow.
With the points, or
Next game, Justin.
Buffalo Bills at Kansas City.
Well, despite the fact they've been in the NFL for just one season, that's their history. What's the spread?
1.5.
Kansas City by 1.5.
Yes.
I mean, my head would say Kansas City, but my heart with America is going with Buffalo in that game.
We know who I'm rooting for.
That's right. Buffalo Bills will win that game and then win the next game.
Wow.
And win the Super Bowl, Justin. What do you think of that?
I'd be upset.
Oh, division rivals.
Be upset. Seething. Fuming.
Aren't you a Chiefs fan too?
I liked the Chiefs before they were good.
Ugh, you're a puke.
It's his second team.
Ugh.
Used to be
When
my
you
second.
liked them before they were
He's
good.
really from Topeka.
I liked Eric Berry.
The Dwayne Bowe days.
Okay.
I liked Eric Berry, and also I'm a bet guy. Haha, yeah, the guy shot himself. And blah, blah, blah.
Okay, we're doing a DraftKings shoot, you moron. Go to DraftKings, get the app and make your bets. Oh, God, the crown is yours. What, Javon Belcher?
Yeah.
That's why you like them?
Yeah, that's why they were my second team. And they were really bad.
Wait, that's why you liked him?
Other people want to kill themselves.
Yep.
I don't even get the joke. What's the bit there?
I don't know. When I was in high school. I liked the Chiefs.
What years were you in high school?
I was in high school. I graduated in 2015.
2015?
Yes.
You like
So you
the
liked
Chiefs
them then?
because a man killed himself in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Because Romeo
And
Crennel
I also
witnessed
really,
it.
I also really liked Eric Berry.
Why?
Because I thought he was a beast to play in Madden. He was awesome.
Nothing to do with the cancer thing.
They were 11-5 in 2013. You were in high school then.
Yeah, this is like.
They didn't stink then. Like, what do you mean they stunk?
I mean, before they got like good.
So you just stopped liking them when they were good?
So they were just mediocre.
When they started like winning Super Bowls, I was like. And also, the Patriots are always like my number one team. They were like my bit team.
You stopped liking them when they started winning Super Bowls.
Yes.
Yeah, so
What did you want them to do before?
You can be.
I wanted the Patriots to win. They were just like my second team. They were my Bears.
Right,
To,
but when
you can like multiple teams here, like a casual.
Hold on. That's not
I
what I'm saying.
actually think you like multiple teams in the same conference. I actually don't think that's true.
I don't even care. But what I'm saying is, you liked the Chiefs in hopes they would lose.
Yeah, they were like a bit funny team that I would like to play in Madden.
It's a bit team.
Yeah. I had the Patriots.
that's your
that were
bit
win-
team.
Yeah, I had the Patriots. That were
Why
winning,
didn't you say it like that?
They were the number one seed every year. Why would I?
I don't know why. You said you did.
Why would you root for them?
You said you did.
I would just watch them, and I wouldn't like because the Patriots were my number one team by far.
Right. But what is the point of having a second team if you don't want them to win?
Especially same conference is weird.
Because they were the worst team in the league for like 4 years.
Were they?
Yeah, but what's the joke there?
I don't really remember that.
They were bad.
I don't know.
They
I
were
was
bad
a
for a couple of
retarded
years.
freshman.
Like Romeo Crennel and stuff. I
Guptill
guess.
put you up to this, didn't he?
No, Mr. Guptill's a Buffalo Bills fan.
You still talk to him?
I was thinking about. I haven't talked to him in years, but I was thinking about going and visiting.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah,
Oh.
still there.
Okay, good for him. What else?
Hey,
Dave?
any
Right?
excuse to get there, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. Visit him.
I feel like not. We were just
You're a
talking about Herbstreit.
pervert.
I was just thinking about swinging by the old stomping ground.
You gonna go by the high school?
Yeah, people do that all the time.
Who?
Well,
Old alumni go see their old
if you
teachers.
lived in the, if you lived in the area.
It's not just
what
the
do you
high
mean
school.
live in the area? I live next door.
I will say, Harry and I went to the Winchester High School basketball game last night. I'm friends with the coach, but like
That's not what,
earlier in the
that's not
day, I
picture
wasn't
he's
like,
painting.
let's swing by the English department and see what's going on.
He said all the time alumni stop by.
At high schools?
That would happen when I was in high school. That would happen all the time.
Okay. It's
No, it wouldn't.
I feel like
Yes, it would.
I feel like it's
All the
usually
time?
It's
Yes,
usually
all
like,
the time.
It's in 1 year, like 1 year in college. You come back like on your break or something and say hi.
Hey,
Yeah,
this guy
I've seen
graduated
that.
in '89. Let's give it up for him.
But this also wasn't just a high school. It was K through 12, right?
Oh,
there's the Harry Minahan sus alarm when he says something. I say it's sus. I'm calling sus on that, Justin. I went to high school. There were not alums swinging by all the time during the day. We all went to high school, Justin. You're making this up. We all
No, I'm
experienced
not.
that.
No, I'm not. Maybe it's because I went to a smaller school.
if I went to East Long Middle High School tomorrow,
Then
they
shoot
wouldn't
him.
They wouldn't be like another one. All right.
First of
well,
all, like I have,
everyone to the assembly room.
I have kids now. Like you can't just walk into a high school.
No.
Maybe I don't know. I haven't been back in years.
You actually kind. It's
Is your mic off, Ron? I can't hear your mic.
Turned Ron's mic
Ron,
off.
Ron.
Oh, you just disconnected.
Unplug
I
it.
gotta look at
I
it.
got it.
Swing by Watertown High first, Justin, before we get to Ron's mic. We'll just see what's going on there today.
No, it's not like that difficult, which is kind
Dave,
of.
don't be combative. Like that's weird.
No,
When you're in
I'm
high
not-
school,
I'm not-
kids were not showing up. Alum were
No,
showing
that's a
up.
definite. That's a definite. I'm just saying, like, I'm kind of shocked at how easy it is to get into schools still. But,
You know him from the soccer team in '99.
Hello. Yeah.
You're good, Ron.
All right, thanks.
If I went by there, like, I think of this sometimes, like, if I went and talked to some kids when I went by the high school, that would be like 93, 32. Yeah, I think it was somebody from the class of 61 was in my high school. I'd be like, who is this fucking dinosaur?
It would also be like if they were like, oh yeah, Lace was here yesterday. Like, whoever.
Boy, that Fuller, it's weird. But Justin, evidently, it's like a sitcom. Like people are just rolling by the English department all the time. It's another lie.
That's not a lie.
Are you thinking of TV shows you've watched?
Yeah, it's just a lie.
We would get guys that would come in that would graduated the year before. They would just show up to like the weight room or something. But
even that is odd, I think.
I always thought it was weird.
It's weird, but that's not like going by during the day. You're going to go visit Mr.
No,
Gupta?
at the end of the day, come by, say hi.
Why?
I don't know. I
get in line with the other alums, and I'll take a picture with you.
I don't do it, but it would happen when I was in high school.
You have to make appointments for that because it's so busy, or no?
No, it was just you just get a visitor pass and just walk in.
Things have changed since then.
Maybe this is
like you shouldn't be going to a school anyway. Like, why would you go there?
To say hi to Mr. Guptill, but apparently not. Apparently it's like the worst thing in the world. So
Not the worst thing.
No, again, you're made something up and now you're backtracking.
I didn't make anything up. People go there and get visit. Maybe it's changed in the past.
Do you believe
10
that,
years.
Dave?
That would be the play. Like, let's say Mr. Guptill went to all the basketball games. Maybe on break or whatever, you would go to the basketball game to say hi to Mr. Guptill because you
Also,
know
Justin,
he'd
you're
be
past that age where you go to go visit the school.
I haven't gone. I said I was thinking
There is
about
no
it.
age.
He's a big
So
figure.
to Ron's point, the year after or something, if
Maybe.
you know kids in the school.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Justin is taking pictures of kids in that school. That's different.
It's not true.
Just name 3 alums you saw when you were there in high school.
10 years.
She is legal age. Name 3 alums. I'm just gonna name names.
Well, evidently you said it happened.
Well, that
all
was
the
the
time.
question, Justin. Yeah.
Chris Johnson.
All right, you're just making stuff. All right, Dave, what else? I
What do you
don't
think
know.
his
running
like
backs.
if he just showed up and knocked on Mr. Guptill's
Priest
door?
Holmes.
Jamal Charles.
Right. Christian Okoye. What's that?
There's no way that even if he remembers you well,
Mr. Gupta would be
he'd
disgusted
be like,
if
"What
he
the
saw
fuck
it.
are you doing?"
Would you wear your Sabres jersey?
Yeah, they had their own handshake.
You find it was the guy who just started weeping. He's so excited. My son, where have you been? You know what? You should go.
No,
Go see
I'll be
Mr.
like, I
G.
thought I
You
got
should
arrested
go. No, you should go. You should go. You should go see Mr. G. Go see him.
Go see him.
Yeah.
You definitely won't get arrested because they'll
You
be
got it
expecting
now.
it. With all the people that show up.
What if like I go with him with a camera and it's like Justin
I don't
going back?
think-
to
I don't
the
think- I
other
don't think
ground?
that
That's
would-
probably a great idea.
I like it.
No, but then it like makes it make sense. Justin's
Nothing
on a
makes
major,
sense.
Dave, it happens every day.
Yeah.
Justin's on a major podcast.
I'm here with my friend Dave to go.
No, we're filming something. For
What
the
is
show.
like this? All right, so you go see Mr. Guptill.
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 I don't know why I corrected
You go in. I'm Mr. Guptill. Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Guptill, what's up?
Hey, Justin, it's been a long time.
Oh, fuck you. His response is not that.
What's his response going to be?
Oh my God! It's Justin Trudeau.
What's he going to say?
Finally, you're back.
What's like 40 seconds in? What's a conversation? Remember when? You don't give a fuck. You're just another student.
Yes. He will be like, remember when? Oh, you see this person's
How
married?
about them Sabres?
This person's married? You're going to say to him?
Yeah, we talk about, oh, you see this
He doesn't know some kid 10 years. What would he care?
Do you think there's a chance he has no memory of you?
Absolutely not.
Actually, I don't
He's got to remember.
10%.
Oh, I was, me and Mr. Guptill were close.
Okay.
So close you haven't seen them in 10 years.
Yeah, because it's not something I would do, but I've been thinking about it. It's been 10 years.
Emails, letters, nothing.
Are you going to a reunion?
There's no reunion so far.
No reunion?
No.
Really?
Okay. What else, Dave? Or Justin? Or Ron or Mike or whomever?
All right. You brought up Kirk Herbstreit the other day.
Kirk Herbstreit the other day was talking about 30 seconds
earlier,
ago. Yeah.
and somebody else called out for conflict of interest. Boomer and Gio called out Brady's doing the games.
Yeah.
I feel like not enough people are calling out Brady for that. Like that he really shouldn't be calling those games.
I was the only one brave enough.
We play some Menners, son.
I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not like he's super opinionated anyway. Like he just kind of,
Yeah, but he owns a fucking NFL team. It's
He's
crazy.
like
to
2%
think.
of the NFL team. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I don't think
interviewing head coaches for that.
But I don't like when he's calling the game on Sunday. That's going to be in his head.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wonder if that picks up momentum because what's his name saying that? Boomer saying that. At least he carries some kind of weight.
It must be in his head to some extent because there are actual rules he has to follow.
I know, but you think it affects him when he's like not going to be outraged? You think if the only Raiders would be like letting it rip?
No,
So,
but
he's bored. Whatever. I don't really care.
there are things you can't say.
Yeah, I guess. What else?
I have an odd.
Sure.
Let me throw this at you.
Sure.
I received a text the other day
Uh-huh.
from a number that I did have saved, but the way I saved it, I could have it could have been a couple people, so I just wanted to confirm.
Okay.
So I got a text that said, "Hey, Mike, are you still at this number?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Who is this?" And it was, in fact, who I thought it was, Rear Admiral.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who I haven't heard from in like a decade.
What time of day was this text?
I got out of the show and saw the text. So around the.
Did he
around
want
this
something or?
Well, so I said, "Oh, hey man, yeah, it is me. How's everything going?" No response.
Really?
And then I followed up on Monday. I said, "Is everything good?" No response again.
Huh.
I hope he's all right. I don't know why he was reaching out to me.
He's DM'd me twice during the show, and I missed it live.
Yeah.
To try to get through on the phones when we've been taking calls.
Oh, maybe
So
that's
maybe
why.
he's trying to. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, he wants to call in?
He's done that twice.
It was the day. I think it was the day Dan called in. Maybe he had a take on it.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, he reached out to me that day, I think.
He's welcome to call on Friday.
hope he's all
Take
right.
calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've done. I don't need to reach out a third time.
No, I
think you've done it.
But it was very. I was like, "What could he be reaching out to me for?"
That's weird. That's very strange.
Yeah.
Didn't you do a podcast with him, like at the start of Barstool?
No.
No.
I threw out the idea when I was like just looking for anything to do there. I
Mhm.
threw out the idea to him, and he went with spinning chickens instead.
Jeez.
They said he was going back, but then they just hired Keith Yandel full time. So I wonder.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
That hurts rink shrinks.
I don't think Keith goes on that.
Oh
podcast
yeah.
that often.
I thought that was his podcast, no?
No, his brothers.
Oh, Brett.
His brother's the shrink. Keith's not a doctor.
Oh, sure. I understand.
Oh.
So they hired Keith full time?
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Wasn't he the rink in Rink Shrinks though? What makes it
No,
rink?
that was his brother.
But he's the shrink.
Yeah, but he's also
Well, they're shrinks at
associated
the
with
rink.
the rink.
They're shrinks at the rink.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
That makes sense.
No.
This is your thing, not mine. I don't really.
You
Yeah.
worked on the show, not me.
Yeah, but I didn't play along with this. Whatever you guys are doing, they're just.
What are you so defensive about rink
I'm just
shrinks
saying,
for?
I don't know how to go along with this. I don't know how to explain it. That's all.
Well, what's the premise of the show?
It's like they
Jesus
have all
Christ,
like
you're
hockey-
defensive lately.
What? It's like they're hockey trainers, so they just call themselves like the doctors. They have the answers.
Oh, I thought one was a psychiatrist.
I
and
thought
was a
so
hockey
too.
Oh,
I thought
no.
legit.
What kind of
shrink.
doctors?
No,
You
I think Ryan Whitney gave him that nickname. The rink
gave
shrink.
Yandel a nickname?
Gave Yandel the nickname.
brother.
Brian Yandel the nickname, and then they watched the podcast. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
If it wasn't for, I could be Ryan Whitney right now. Me and
That's
RA
true.
would be.
That's
yeah.
true. Huh, get Dave's nephew on that thing. Solve that brain of his. He's maiming people during games.
This hasn't happened all season. So
Yeah, the
that's it.
Claude Lemieux of.
He's playing the classy way this year. you
Okay.
know.
What else?
Are you watching this Brady versus Belichick documentary thing?
No, where's that?
There's another one?
Vice TV.
Oh God, no! Vice TV is bottom of the barrel. No, unless they pay us. No. I don't really. What's left to say? They get along great. Like, what's the
Nothing.
Dallas
It's
go-
just a debate
Who was
show.
responsible
Yeah.
for it?
for what?
For the dynasty.
Who's responsible?
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
tired.
Who gives a shit?
Both of them.
I don't
They
care.
both were.
Tom Brady's more responsible. Okay, great. 56-44. What am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
He won the Super Bowl without him. Belichick couldn't win without him. I think he was more responsible. But Brady,
That'll
Belichick's
likely
also
be-
a great coach. What?
That'll likely be the consensus on the last episode anyway.
You think that's
I'm
probably the one?
assuming so.
Yeah, I would
We've
think so.
determined statistically
Yeah.
it is Tom Brady.
You see, Ryan Gosling's going to be in a Star Wars movie.
The rumor. It's a big rumor, Justin. You okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
What is the plot of this one? Do we know?
I don't know. I'm
know?
heard he's
We
in
don't know.
talks with that director, whoever's directing
Yeah, I
it.
saw that.
Yeah.
Justin's fine, but if it was Dylan Mulvaney, God forbid.
Oh,
Justin
yeah,
would be
well, it
up in
ends.
It might as well. It might as well.
I mean, Kathleen Kennedy is. She's still there.
She's still there. Yep. Still plugging along.
By the way, speaking of A-listers,
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Reynolds is definitely he's going down soon. Definitely. Yeah, that lawsuit is going to take him down.
The
Did you
Blake
see that
Lively,
thing yesterday?
Justin.
I don't think so, Dave.
But he is because he's connected to that, he's going down.
This guy's releasing everything. He said, right?
Yeah, that video yesterday was fantastic to watch.
Oh no.
You support this guy?
I now am a
gaslighter.
Justin Baldoni. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Isn't he
know,
an
just-
asshole though?
I've heard he's an asshole,
Yeah.
but he seems to have all the he has all the
That's what
receipts.
David does to be. He tattles on people.
That's true.
David's just like
innocent people.
Yeah.
Me? Yeah, I didn't do anything. That's a lawsuit. It's public information.
Yeah, I paid much attention to him. It just seems like it's one of these he said, she said things that are endless, no?
Yeah, but it seems like he has the receipts with that video.
Well, the gauze, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
is that Blake was having an affair.
Yes, she was obsessed with him, probably.
And that's why she's going so hard at
that
this
video.
guy.
She looked pretty turned on by that guy in that video.
In the movie?
It's a raw scene where it's like a montage of them dancing together, and clearly
Mm-hmm.
they kind of have to like act out probably still and still talk while they're doing it or whatever, but in the actual movie they're not talking.
Keep in mind, last time you waited a movie off-screen romance, you were saying Nicole Kidman was having real orgasms.
We've moved past that.
I'm just saying. I mean, just so everybody
As a
knows.
nation, we have.
We've moved past that.
Okay, that's a movie Baby Girl that came out, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. But she looks into him. Now
She's
she could
acting,
be
though. Yeah, they're rehearsing film scenes.
Did you watch the video?
No, but I mean, they're rehearsing a scene in the film, right?
They're rehearsing the scene in the film, yes.
Okay.
But I forget her exact wording of it, and it seemed, I don't know, there were some real aspects to it. Let's put it that way.
I mean, I hate Ryan Reynolds, as you know, so I'm
I
happy
think
to
it's
see
going
him
to take
go
him
down.
down. He's definitely going to lose some money out of it, for sure.
How's he going to lose money out of it?
They'll settle or something, I assume.
He's like a billionaire anyway.
You think he's how much money he has?
It's going down, he says.
Going down? Maybe not make another.
Maybe more people
We
come
got
forward.
him.
Maybe
What,
this
the
is the
Deadpool
opening.
movie now?
Maybe this is the opening. This is the opening for other people to come forward and say how much they hate him.
But
Ryan Reynolds
But that's not going to take just being like,
for
I
Blake
don't
Lively.
like him.
But he's going after her, though, right? Not Ryan Reynolds, isn't it?
Yeah, but then he was like also being the tough guy in certain situations with Justin Bell.
Oh.
He's worth $350 million. You think this is gonna rip this all from him?
Maybe let's see. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's gotta start somewhere.
Opportunity.
Gotta start somewhere.
It's strange.
Probably just going to go back to his high school.
He might be able to
Hang out.
Justin went back to his high school.
I just say hi to Mr. Guppo. I haven't seen him.
Why would you have seen
Just
him?
write him,
Fucking high school.
write him an email.
I've not seen
Fine, I'll
any
write-
of my
I'll
high
write
school
him an
teachers
email.
since high school.
Yeah, well, you weren't as close to as I was to Mr. Gupto. So
I'm sure I was at some point.
I'm sure you think Mr. Gupta doesn't give a fuck about you.
that's not true.
He hasn't reached out to you.
Yeah, why you care so much? Why doesn't he reach out to you?
Because sometimes you just have to let people fly on their own.
I bet there's a really good chance he forgot who Justin
I don't know. Justin's
It was a
big
It was a
dude.
small school.
He was, like,
I had a
fat,
whole bunch
though,
of
and, like,
I had a whole
needy.
bunch of bits. And
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, once he says Justin Trudell, he might be like, oh yeah.
Right, hates
he
him.
would not. He would say, oh fuck, what's he doing?
wow.
You say
I bet you he knows I'm here.
I bet you he didn't like you.
I bet you he did.
All the bits, like, a little
Yeah, I
fat
bet
kid with
you
his
did.
bits. He must have hated you.
Oh.
Like what bits? What were we talking? You said all these bits. Like what?
I think if he found out you were a Sabres fan because of him, and you talk about him, I think it would really like freak him
Yeah,
out.
I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think the opposite. He'd be like,
I was
did
a
my
Sabres
job
fan, and
well.
that's when I became a Sabres. He knew I was a
What are
Sabres.
the
We would
bits?
talk
Though?
about
You
the
said all these bits. Mr. Gupko would remember you from.
I baked him a birthday cake, just an entire cake, one day.
Was this Mr. Gupto? Justin, this was his big bit. He handed in an assignment 2 months early. The joke was really on Gupto that day.
Yeah, boy, you got him.
If we had a project that was due in like a month, I would just do it the next day, and I would pretend like it was due that day.
But what's the
Did you have friends in school? Or not?
Yeah, I had friends.
Did you? I don't know.
This is just to make me laugh.
He went to a weird.
How is
weird
giving him a
school.
cake like a bit? Like that's just
How
an
is
action.
turning an
You
assignment
just, like,
early a
you
bit?
gave him a cake.
No, it was acting
Because
like he didn't.
I brought a full birthday cake. Just walking down the hallway, and people were like, "What is that for?" I'm like, I don't know. It wasn't for his birthday. It was just I wanted to bake.
You said
him a
you
cake.
don't know?
Have the trick candles or
It
something?
wasn't his birthday.
No, it was just like one day of class.
What did he say when you gave it to him?
He's like, "Why'd you bake me a fuck?" He's like, "Why'd you bake me a cake?"
Justin, he thinks you're retarded.
Yes, I don't think Gupto would remember.
I think I remember that, but
Oh,
I think
he
but I think Justin is elevated what Gupko thinks of him.
No, that's not.
He doesn't care about him at all.
That's not true.
I bet he hasn't thought of you.
Gupto has 25 Justins. And
Right.
Like,
No, that's exactly right.
How many years?
I don't know about that.
How many years has Gupto been teaching for?
Oh, he's been there since like '99.
Yeah, he had one of my siblings, I think.
He probably liked you, but I'm not kidding. If he doesn't know about the show, which I'm guessing he doesn't, if he doesn't know anything, the last time he's thought of you was probably 7 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are like, oh, Justin's unique. He would remember. Yeah, I'm sure if you were like Justin Trudell, he saw his face, he'd be like, oh yeah, how you doing, Justin? But he's just not thinking about him every day.
Never.
No, not every day. obviously.
Years.
No, that's not true.
8 years. 8
That's
years, I'll
not
say.
true.
You
Nope.
graduated 10 years ago?
I graduated in 2015. So
8
yep.
years since 2017, 2018.
That's not true.
When would he think of you?
I don't know.
Like what would the certain
time he sees a
every
cake.
Yeah,
right.
every time.
Like when? Like what?
This is gonna make like whenever he sees something about the band Guar, he'd probably think, oh, Justin.
Now we're getting sexual here. Okay, now we're getting to the bottom. Of this.
What-
What do you mean by
what's
that?
We would always talk about Guar. It's a band that they would dress up as like aliens and stuff. And he said he went to a concert when he was in high school up there. So me and my friends were like, Mr.
Let me ask you
Russell-
something seriously. Did you ever beat off to this guy?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Absolutely
I'm a little worried.
Did
Okay.
he ever ask you to do anything you were uncomfortable with.
No, absolutely not.
Did he ever put his penis in your
I just
mouth?
want to come.
Okay.
No,
What was that?
I just want to come. No, that's a drop.
It's a Guptill catchphrase.
Let me hear the band. What?
The band Guar.
Can we play some of them, Dave, or no?
Yeah, sure. They dress up as in like
sure.
costumes.
I mean, they're just like a screaming.
I'm saying, can we play them on YouTube?
Copyright wise, he just goes, yeah, sure.
Let us
just be demonetized.
Who are you, the manager, Justin?
Let us.
Yeah, I give you permission to play Guar. Is it horrible or no?
It's terrible.
Okay. Was that the joke or?
Yes.
What?
Okay, yeah, I got it. I'm briefed. He went to their concert?
Yeah, that's why we would always they dress up. There's like a giant like prosthetic
So
penis.
okay. So you think when he hears Guar, he thinks of you though?
I think when he sees anything about Guar, yes, he does think
Think
about.
he sees
But
anything
he
with them now?
saw them years before he even knew you were alive.
Yes.
What do you mean yes?
Yeah, Mike, you walked in that one, asshole.
What do you mean yes?
We would talk. Me and my friends would bring it up every single day.
But what I'm saying, so if
You probably fucking hated you.
No,
You sound like you're an
no,
annoying little
no.
like pissant.
Is that sneaky and inappropriate? Like if you go to a Guar concert and they have, what'd you say? They have penises
The
everywhere.
prosthetic penis. Yes, it was
and
the
they're like,
cuttlefish of
isn't that the
tulip.
one that throws up and launches shit into the crowd? And
Yes.
stuff?
They,
Oh, really?
And come.
yes, they come.
Why are you talking about that with a student?
God.
But Justin, if today Ron was like, "Hey, you like Norm Macdonald? I like Norm Macdonald." When I would now watch a Norm Macdonald clip, I wouldn't be like, "Ron."
Yeah, well, if you saw him 180 days out of the year, and it would be reminded every single time.
He hasn't thought of you in 8 years.
That's not true.
Can we call him?
I think that's okay.
You were a blip on a long teaching career.
Like, don't you think like that's should he be thinking of you, Justin?
No.
Like, you know what I mean? No. Did you kill yourself?
He's looking for.
We might have broken him.
He's looking for his number.
We're not calling the man. Guy's teaching right now, right?
I'll email him right
he's
now. I'll say,
incarcerated.
hey, Mr. Guptill.
It's Justin.
He died like 6 years ago. I just don't even know. You sure he's still alive, Justin?
Yep.
How do you know that?
Because
He was just there the
I
other
would
day.
have heard. I would have heard. I would have heard.
Because you watch him walk to his car
No,
after work when you in the parking lot. Why don't you take him to a Bruins Sabres game?
Take him to Buffalo.
This is one of the Sabres in Boston.
Well,
next.
he's a Sabres fan though.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Next time the Sabres are in Boston, they can go to the
Would you
game.
think that was just a random
No,
idea?
no. Why wouldn't he just go to a Sabres game with him in Buffalo?
Well, because Boston's closer.
It's a bit of a.
That's asking a lot.
I don't know. Like I don't want they go to why don't they go to Winnipeg and see a game?
Well, Dave is believing in Justin, where like Guptill's a guy that'll take a car ride to Buffalo. With him.
Right. Let's stop at the Wings place.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember another bit you had. You wouldn't use a calculator or something?
Yeah, I didn't use a calculator for all of high school.
Were you good at math, or was
I was great at math. I was great at math. No, I would get hundreds and.
And now you're the second producer or co-producer on the show, and you hand out slushies, and once in a while, you pound high school chicks at the Girl on the Hill. That's what you've come down to.
Gives them Chick-fil-A and
Just
they
like
throw the
Mr.
wrappers back
just like
in the
Mr.
car.
G taught him.
How did you know I don't use a calculator bit?
Because he's stuck into your brain, Justin.
I'm
6
sure
years
you've said
ago.
it.
You said it here.
Justin with these teenage girls.
No, I talked to Guptill.
God.
Yeah, you've probably said it at some.
Should I say, hey, Mr. Guptill, just checking in, seeing.
Justin, I'm not advocating this email. I don't care what you do.
Hey, do that one on your own time.
Yeah, send it.
You should email.
What? Go ahead, yeah, email. Go ahead. What are you going to email? Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Guptill, just checking in, seeing what's new.
What's the subject?
Hey, Mr. Guptill.
You don't have it like that. Like you can't do that.
Mr. G, what's cracking?
No, I never called Mr. G.
Mr. Guptill. Mr. Guptill. My name is Justin Trudell. You probably don't remember me. That kind of thing.
I wouldn't do that. But
You may or may not.
vaguely allude to it.
Yeah, whatever. I work on this podcast. Your name has come up recently. I just want to see how you're doing. Hope all is well. You are.
I miss you. Do you miss me?
Yeah.
Go Bills.
Yeah. Anytime you see a cake, I hope you think of me.
Did your parents know you were baking the cake for him? Or I mean,
Yeah.
Their parents
brought it on the bus?
His parents gave up on him so early.
Does your email have your name in it?
Yes.
Then just email him the word Guar,
Yeah,
and
see
he'll be
what he
like,
says.
"Oh, Justin."
Yeah.
Yeah, subject Guar.
Justin was very defensive for a second. He's like, I didn't take a bus. It's like you could have taken a bus to school, no?
No, it's like a regional school. We really didn't have buses.
Mom and dad drove you?
Mom was a substitute there, so.
Oh, right. Yeah, you said this before. Yeah. Did she like Guptill?
Oh, she loved him. Mr. Guptill was the man. He is the man.
How long did your mom work at that school after you were there?
None. She left the same year I left.
Okay, all right. I was going to say that could
they run
change
together.
things.
Yeah. How do you spell it?
Guptil.
TIL?
L. 2 L's.
2 L's.
Oh.
Guptil.
Let me look at this guy.
He's not really big on social media.
Oh.
Oh, no?
No.
Is there any Guar fan sites?
What's his first name?
Guar Reddit.
Sam, but like I think his real first name is something different, but he goes by Sam.
Oh, God. He's a big guy, too, huh? Jesus Christ.
you were perfect for each other.
God.
One of those forbidden teacher-student loves.
I don't see him anywhere, Justin. Is he real? You said you knew somebody who had them, Ron?
This guy never existed. Yeah, I think my sister.
How old is he, Justin, would you say?
Probably in his late 40s now.
No, dude.
Now?
He started teaching in 99.
Yeah, but he's
98.
young.
I mean, it's a charter school, right?
Yes.
Well, I could see if he came right out of college and like those are I could see that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not Paul. He started as 25 and he's like 50 now. Well, no.
No, that's longer than that.
No, if he was 25 and 99, he'd be like 50 now.
I guess that was his first job.
Was his first job?
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, it was his first teaching job.
Well, I understand Justin probably worked in high school before then, but I'm saying this, yes.
Yeah, but you have to be at least 22 when he started.
What's the email say?
So far, it's just subject line Guar, just checking in. I'm on a podcast now, and your name was brought up.
Go ahead.
Your name was brought up.
You're acting like you saw him yesterday. Like, hey, you're probably expecting to hear from me.
No one thinks you remember me.
There you go.
Thinks you remember me.
Subject line Guar. We can workshop that.
Is
Pretty
this true?
impressive how under the radar he is. Yeah, he's
Makes you wonder, doesn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
No one thinks
No
you
Facebook.
remember
No,
me.
not
He
yeah.
does.
Oh, he
Sam
does?
Guptill.
Sammy.
Just Sam.
Are you friends with him on Facebook, Justin?
Nope.
So you've searched it.
Yeah, he's had the same profile picture for like.
Okay, I don't want to hear that.
That's in the spank back now, brother.
That's a spank prank.
How often do you look at that picture? Do you know that?
I haven't looked.
Well, how do you know that?
I don't know. Maybe because it's the same profile picture you had in high school when I was in high school.
It's going to be sad when we get back from Wing Nuts, and I'm like, I don't know, it seemed like Mr. Guptill was having a nice time, but now he's calling Justin a racist on Twitter.
It's true. Let's come with you guys next time. All right, Dave, what else? Just keep composing.
I'll give up on him. Yeah, I got nothing. By the way, we didn't do any of the Mutt death pool this week.
I
don't if you
know.
wanted to- yeah.
We weren't here yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah.
Swallow wrong pipe. We can do one today. Let's do one today. It's Wednesday. Who we got? We got some candidates? Good.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Who was the
Someone was mentioned the other day, right?
Who was the old lady who just said she lost the actress who lost her eyesight, and she's older.
Oh, I'll root for her on Solidarity.
Judi Dench.
She did?
How
She lost
old
her
is she?
eyesight?
Or she's losing her eyesight.
Really? She's
something
not.
like
I don't
that.
think she's
Boo-hoo.
90. I don't think
Yeah.
she's 90 yet. I'd be surprised. Although I should say I don't know that, but I'd be surprised. Judi Dench she's 90. She turned 90. I like her. Though.
She fits.
I will fall over. Judi Dench says worsening eyesight means she can't go out alone.
Yeah. You and me both, sister.
Yeah, but she had it. You know?
Right.
Right, losing it at 90.
Yeah, it's worse for her than
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Probably
wait,
better
what?
off without it.
Yes. Yeah.
I disagree.
Oh, no. You don't know anything.
That's not true.
Well, you never
I
had
saw
she
better
had
than I do now.
She had great eyesight. No, I don't think so. She's a dame. It's just different. What do you think? 90?
Yeah, that's good. He'll get back to me.
What'd you say?
Justin obviously wants to tell us, so go ahead.
Just checking in. I'm on a podcast now. We were talking about old teachers, and I brought you up. No one else on the show thinks you remember me. Is this true? Hope all is well. Justin.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. You said he probably remembers you, but he doesn't think about you that much.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks about me every day.
Right. I don't think he's thought about you in 8 years.
That's nuts.
Why don't you just say, when's the last time you thought of me? And just said that.
Oh, yes.
Send that as a reply to the other.
Yeah. Yeah, we drill down on this. When's the last moment you thought of me?
That sounds strange.
Well, just send them that. See we respond. Just be like,
Just send him that and then swing by the school later today.
Is this email like the school email, like Foxborough dot? Like,
Yeah, so
God.
it is available for public record.
What time does school get out there?
We would all.
2:30?
Yeah, we would all the teachers had to leave at 3:30.
Then the alumni come by, and then they have
No,
like
no,
5
that would
or
be like
something.
from 3 to
What's the-
3:30 is when the alumni would come by.
That's the alumni spot. 3
He
to
used to walk
3:30.
up till to his car at 3:30.
What do you mean?
It was alumni time. You know, all the kids would come by.
So ridiculous.
It's just made up. What's that, Dave?
What about the oldest living person from the United States.
Okay, who's that?
That would be, I believe, Naomi Whitehead, 114 years old,
Wow.
118 days.
We just did the oldest person. We did that
Pop
last
that
week.
sucker.
Yeah.
But it's from the
Well, that was in
United
the
States.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old was that person? The
Dick
oldest?
Vitale.
Not 90.
That was 116, yeah, from Brazil.
I'll think about that. I will think about it. All right. What else?
Let's see here. Don't care about Skip Bayless. Don't care about Skip Bayless. Don't care about Hulk Hogan. Chris Russo. You don't really care. He did the Chiefs thing.
The what thing?
Yeah, he was just bitching about the Chiefs.
Taylor Swift and stuff.
Yeah, and the Chiefs and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Netflix prices, by the way, going up. You see that?
No, what is it?
It's going up $1 for people on the normal plan.
Did they ever do that crossover with Sonny and Abbott Elementary? That
Yes,
happened?
Yes.
Oh, was it terrible?
I just saw like the preview thing, and then, I don't know, it just felt like a regular Abbott Elementary style show. It didn't feel, yeah.
I just think it's weird. I know people probably don't care. I think it's very weird that Harrison Ford is in his 80s and he's taking roles in like Captain America that, like, William Hurt died and he took that role, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just feels beneath Harrison Ford to be in like a knockoff Captain America movie.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you do to stay relevant now. I
guess,
don't
but
know.
like, does he need to stay relevant? He's fucking
No,
Harrison
I don't think
Ford.
so.
He's
Oh,
great.
enjoy your life.
Great in Shrinking. He's great in that show.
I talked to somebody who said that show stinks the
The
other
show
day.
is top 5.
That's like the Ted Lasso guy, right?
No.
Jason
Segel?
No, I'm saying the creator.
Segel.
Oh, yeah, with a comedian guy.
Yeah, is that who it is? Or no?
Brett something, right?
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
like that guy.
Yeah, not for me. The but like, what is he like? I don't like. Point is, like, I don't know. You don't see contemporaries of his doing that, I guess.
Has
But
he been through a divorce?
No,
or
he's been
anything
with
like that?
close to Flockhart for
Any
like
reason he would have
30
lost a lot
years.
of money?
No, I think he just likes to work. I don't know. I see them kind of like he turns into the Hulk in this movie. Justin,
He's the
Red
Red
Hulk.
yeah, give me Indiana Jones. Like I don't know. It just feels beneath him.
But like,
I'm mad.
Don't give me Indiana Jones now.
What?
Like, you still want him playing Indiana Jones in his 80s?
No, he did last year. I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Like I just feels he's a giant. Like I don't like Clint Eastwood's not doing that. You know, I don't know. Paul Newman didn't do that.
Do some old man movies, you're saying?
Yes, Redford did some good ones. I know Redford was in Captain. He was actually in the best Marvel movie. But like he's not going to do that. Like Warren Beatty's not doing that. Gene Hackman retired. I don't know. Feels beneath him. But hey, what do I know? I also know I have no interest in that movie. I'll see it, I guess, but I don't want to see that Captain America knockoff movie.
It's like an hour and a half long. It's
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's going to be terrible. They rushed this out.
That's your prediction.
Yes.
Okay. You're not going to see it.
I'll see it.
Why don't you go see Mr. G? Is he a movie guy?
Yeah, he does like comic books and stuff.
This guy sounds like a real pervert.
There's something going on here.
He's like, I was actually just thinking about you this
He's only
morning.
40 too. Which is,
That's the thing. I thought it was like an old, like
Yeah, I assumed he was an old man.
65-year-old. He's like, oh, this kid's a troubled kid. I'm gonna take him on my wing. That guy was like 30 when he was your teacher.
Yeah, it was.
No, he was. Oh yeah, when he was his teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, he was 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you said that's also an old name. His name's Sam Guptill.
Yes.
That sounds like an 86-year-old guy.
No,
Right.
He's
the
he's
Great
not.
War.
Huh?
Well,
I
he's
just
not.
wonder if he was grooming Justin.
Grooming me for what?
I think just one of those guys. He's grooming him in the middle of it. Even the pervert would be like, "Fuck this."
Yeah,
Like,
it's too
Lost
much.
cause.
yeah.
It's
Like,
too much.
I don't want to participate in this shit. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. We're kidding, of course, but I don't. I think he probably hates Justin.
That's.
Or was Justin a kid like kind of jealous that he wasn't getting taken advantage
Probably.
of, you know?
Will you be hurt if he doesn't respond?
I will be crushed.
Oh, I hope he doesn't respond.
I will be crushed.
Really?
I think there's a good chance he doesn't
Oh,
respond.
I think he legally won't respond to this. Probably.
No, that's not true. He's going to
Wait.
respond within an hour.
He's teaching.
Yeah, but he's
Lunch
going
break.
to see. Doo-doo.
I mean,
Email from
he must have got
Justin,
some weird
holy
emails
shit.
before. Like,
Oh, maybe he's coming by
That's not
today.
the weirdest email he's gotten.
I don't know about that. It's a weird email.
No, because like
Pretty fucking weird.
Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I don't like the wording. I don't like being that direct.
Yeah.
But,
I'm sure he's a great teacher and a good guy, but he
was
must.
an awesome teacher.
He must hate Justin.
What?
Oh, another
think.
bit.
I'm sorry I built relationships with people in my past.
But you haven't talked to him in 10 years. What kind of relationship is that?
So now I say I'm thinking about going to visit him, and now I'm a pervert for trying to go back and say hi.
You're a weirdo. Just a weird thing. That's all.
if he doesn't get back to you, will you talk about that with your therapist? Instead of
Nah.
football?
No, with Rabel now. And
Big
how
off season.
Man, we don't really talk about the off season.
about the fact that Justin goes to his therapist and he and his therapist, like Justin works for a guy who knows all the secrets.
Oh.
And I won't tell him. He has to talk to his therapist about stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
I could tell you everything about the Patriots next year. I won't do it.
Can we bring that up?
It kind of loses the intrigue.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Like, what do you think the Patriots are going to be next? Like, what's the record next year?
I already know it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There was the fun.
He
Me
doesn't want
and
to
my
know,
therapist can kill 20 minutes of just talking about that.
It's true.
I don't know.
You guys go through the schedule like Mike and the Mad Dog?
Yeah, absolutely.
Loss,
we have an extra
loss.
home game.
Anything to get the demons out.
At LA, that's a win, dog.
I mean, we're beating the Jets once. Like this is what we talk about.
Good. Okay. What's going on at blindmike.net, by the way?
Well, if you guys don't care about quality of the program and you're just looking for timestamps, we do plenty of them.
Good.
So I say go over there to my YouTube.
Get moving.
And the downfall of Jimmy Kimmel will be up on
yes.
said YouTube channel tonight.
Good.
And next week is the history of the Joe Rogan. I forgot to mention this yesterday, but when I got home, we did a live stream just for members talking about a potential live show for the finale of Quincy.
I saw this.
So
where do you think you're going to do that?
I don't know. We talked about getting like an event space or something where we can just put it on a projector, play a Quincy drinking game.
We can do it at Gillette if you want.
Now that's interesting. Yeah. That would be very funny to have 6 people there.
Unbelievable.
On the giant.
It's like Brady's retirement.
Mick Fuss Daddy will be there for that.
Yes.
Huge Quincy fan.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, McFuss Daddy and
Craig.
Craig would be there.
That's basically
Warthog would be
Chef
there.
Lewis. Yeah,
there'd be some real fans there. Yeah, I got to listen to that Jimmy Kimmel thing, which I'm looking, not to give everything away, but is there a specific moment, other than the obvious Trump, is there a moment where he started snapping?
There's a moment.
Stern?
There's a Stern moment that not enough people play, I don't think. Once I found it, I was like, we should be talking about this every day. That Stern sang to him. And there was no joke. It's just like, you can tell even like Kimmel's uncomfortable by it.
Oh, really?
And it's a moment where you can tell like these guys aren't even, they just like that they're friends with famous people.
That's all of Kimmel's friends now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kimmel, like with Stern, it was, I remember finding these on YouTube back in the day where like I would sit in my dorm room and listen to Stern where he's like, I went to LA and Kimmel threw me this party and Jennifer Aniston was there and Courtney Cox and Amy Poehler. And at the time I was like, oh, that's kind of cool that Stern's being accepted by some of these people. And then the next year he would do it again and just list all this. And you're like, wait, what is this?
Yeah, right. Well, good. I'm looking forward to that. Go subscribe right now, please.
Thank you.
And go to Milton's, the store for men, miltons.com. 3 great locations. We'll be there, I would guess, sometime in February, Dave? Okay. Burlington Mall, South Shore Plaza, Brain Street, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Get all your winter stuff right now. Winter coats, sweaters, hoodies, Henleys. Buy one, get one free. Student continues to roll on. Our great, great, great friends at Milton's, the store for men. Get there right now for all your clothing needs. What else?
You back to 11:30 with Unnamed tomorrow?
Is that when we do it?
It was normally Thursdays at 11:30.
I think so. Okay. Yeah. Who's in tomorrow?
Tomorrow is
Steve, you're live to tape.
Steve, you're live to tape.
Steve Show.
And Steve Show. Steve Show. Show is his name.
what?
Steve Show.
Steve, one word?
Steve Show. No, 2 words.
2 words.
Last
Steve
name is Show.
Show is in with Steve. You're live to tape tomorrow.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. That should be an interesting experience.
Me here,
I think.
you there.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay. Should be interesting. Okay. What else?
I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Anything else from you, Justin?
Nope.
No.
Waiting on Mr. G.
What's that?
Just waiting on Mr. G.
As always. You got anything else, Ron? What do you got?
Listen to Menner's rant on for like 30 minutes this morning.
Oh, I didn't listen to it. What do you have to say? Anything?
Nah, it was just being critical.
So
of the
these guys
show.
should be
Same old
fired.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, what was he saying about the show?
How it's all Survivor talk and this and that. And
I mean,
They said
not
you were
enough
too,
networks.
You were too soft on Big Cat, which I don't know how that's
Who said
humanly
that?
possible.
Menner's.
Menner's did.
Listen, Kirk's felt a bit. Yeah, he just felt and looked and sounded in a strange mood to start the week. So I hope he's okay. You know, we forget people have lives, people have things going on outside KMS, and
that's true.
Maybe it's a personal thing, but yeah, it was very disappointing.
What was disappointing?
How you were soft.
You're
on,
friends with
yeah,
Big Cat.
how you were
What was
soft
I
on
supposed to
Big
do? I fucking cut the guy's head off. Like,
changed his career.
What am I supposed to do?
It made new. It was something Dan had to like respond to nationally.
Yell at him again from not being from like.
Kick his fucking
his
ass.
deepest, darkest secret.
It was established. Like it would have been like insane to be like keep yelling at. He was on the show. I feel fine. Everything's fine. Also, I know he's anti-surviving. I guess that's a quadrant of the audience, but like it was an enormous show that I was in the center of. If people don't like it, totally understand. But for me not to talk about it here would be nuts. Like it was part of the show. I don't.
And when you weren't in it, it was less talk about the show.
Yeah, and I was like literally, I made a move to change the entire show. Saying that to Dan, he quit the show.
Right.
Like
right.
He literally like changed his career. Like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
It would have been great. It would have been great if Big Cat did the Kevin Spacey thing, and just to distract, he's like, "Guys, I'm gay." He's leaving his family, and
I think you say every year Christmas he does like a thing in the Boston
Did you say
accent.
Yeah.
What's that?
I thought I said that earlier.
What's that?
You said Kevin Spacey.
Ron
I said
said
he's going
it
to come out as
earlier.
gay.
Yeah. I thought you were saying he does a thing every Christmas as like a Boston guy like Spacey would do.
Oh, that also would be great.
Like, how's it doing there? Yeah, he's got the turkey around him. What was his criticism of these guys? Is that what you're saying, Ron?
He said they should be fired for.
Well, I agree with that.
For tweeting Mayo's stand-up.
Oh, the stand-up before. Yeah, that was his thing online. That he.
Well, he should have cut it up. He did say that. I agree with that.
We did have it cut up. You just asked what we're gonna do.
He had it cut up. Okay. Well, I said at one point, I was like, "What's the best part?" You didn't have anything.
Yeah, but what do you want me to do? Oh, the best part was when he told the joke about the
I don't know.
5-year-old daughter. I mean, you have to read the situation.
I think there's one that we might find funnier than the other, even if it's not funny.
There's one that might have.
Yeah, I mean, if it's really bad or not funny.
I mean, personally, I didn't even think you were that into it, to be completely honest.
I watched the whole thing.
So
I don't know where I would have necessarily started.
Yeah.
So we played like 3 minutes of it. I got the sense that you were kind of over it.
That's about right.
There was 8 different segments we could have played.
Well, what else is Menners? Did we have any Menners cuts from this thing? What else, Ron? Anything jump out?
You went on like a 5-minute thing about Mama Kay, how great
And
she
the
is.
third one is usually when they really get going. Like, obviously, what you've got to do is you've got to see enough in the first and second to get them in for the third.
Okay.
Once they get in,
Menners to the point, he
third,
gets these things where he just retweets like sneaker. He gets very like anti. He's up and down. It's fine. He
will not be in Laconia. He will not be in Laconia.
Why not?
He can't make it.
Just can't. It's not feasible right now.
We invited him. That's too bad. You thought Mama Kay was great?
Yeah. He did. Yeah.
Cinema didn't seem.
I thought she was like.
She was fine.
Yeah, I don't think she was like good or bad. Did you think she was great, Dave?
No, I thought she like fit in.
Fine. Yeah, she's fine. No,
yeah.
she fits. Yeah. She's fine. But like, I mean, is Menners just a pervert? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Yes.
Mama Kay could not shower for a month. Tell Menners to eat the toe cheese on her Grubskis, and Menners would say please and thank you. That's from Cinema. Cinema is, by the way, Cinema is so aggressive in his hate for anybody in that chair.
I like that. That's why he's been he's territorial.
He's so aggressive.
I like that. He likes the spot. What do you want? He's aggressive.
Yeah.
Made me think of something. Cinema, third chair. Shit. What was it? That's only in my head.
Cinema's got a show coming up.
I'll book Freddy's Birdies again if you
What's
want.
that?
I'll book Freddy's Birdies again if you want.
How's next week looking for these guests? I think you're proactive.
Very proactive, actually. Next week, Pat Ford's in, Birdman's in.
That's what I was thinking.
Kane's
Pat Ford on Twitter stinks.
Just an absolute madman.
Ugh,
he makes me laugh.
I muted him. I had to mute him. He got the mute. I couldn't handle it anymore. The kissing guy. It's too much for me. It's just weird. It's crossed the line. I'm not comfortable with it.
Everyone kissing each
That's
other.
what happens when you're an artist. Like that.
That's true. Hey, look, he's not appreciated in his lifetime.
Yeah.
Who'd you say Pat Ford next week? Who?
Pat Ford. Kane's in next week at some point. Birdman's in
the
next
week after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Try Volan one more time.
Come on, buddy.
I don't think he's going to answer, Mike.
That'd be too bad. Maybe he's the same number twice.
This is Ben.
Hey, Ben, you're live to tape. It's Kirk Minahan, Barstool Sports, Kirk Minahan Show. How are you?
Oh, you pussy.
I had to be him. We call him back. It must have been a disconnect. It has to be his phone,
Yeah,
right, Mike?
I hate when that happens.
You've reached Ben Volan, so I can get your call.
Damn.
Boy, you got that off quick.
What if you were like
10 seconds? Come on.
What if you were like Robert Kraft selling the team?
That's true. Maybe I want to tell him.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Again, these guys are reporters. They want they want accountability. They want accountability from players. They dump on players. They dump on owners. They dump on coaches. They want this guy fired, that guy fired. The worm turns. This is how they handle it.
Yep.
This is why guys like that are just cowards, just moral cowards.
It is weird because even like if he's you're gonna yell at him.
Right.
You know, like what's the worst
Their
that's gonna
entire
happen
job,
on the phone?
Their entire
Like,
job
what
is
he
to
that's
criticize
afraid-
other people. And then
I
they
want to talk
can't
to that
take-
Matt Pepin, that loser sports editor. Why have we not been able to get his number?
If anything, that would have made Volan like semi-likable for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, just come
He
on.
was like,
I actually
hello,
used to go-
Kirk. What's this
Yeah,
going to be about? You know?
Yeah, but not. These guys just aren't capable.
Yeah.
Do we have any?
Let's see if I have his cell phone number from the old.
Who's that?
Pepin from.
Pat from Amesbury tweets me, Kirkman, your intern is a retard. Does every single second need to be timestamped? Well, yes, it's went over. Yes, it does.
You're actually like by calling Ben Volen right now, you're actually putting him in an easy position,
right?
Because if he goes, oh, I wonder what this is about, that actually gets a laugh,
Right?
You know what I mean? Like
That's what I'm saying.
He's actually in an easier position.
But he knows there are real questions he can't answer. Like, why did you get this wrong? Why did you get that wrong? Why did you get this wrong? He doesn't have to face it. But he wants these coaches and these players and these owners to have to face shit and be accountable for their stuff.
Right.
Which, I get that should be his job, but like when the worm turns, you should have to answer it. Like if I had been wrong with McDaniels, I'd be on the show. You think I would be like, the show would start, like a lot of these shows would be like, before the show starts, like, Dave, we're not talking about that. Let's get right in the guptal. No, I'd be like I was fucking wrong. Like I was an idiot. This is what happened.
Right.
I was told this, and here's where I was wrong. It happens. I'll try. Maybe I'll be wrong next time. Like it's not that big a deal.
And I only hear about Volen in situations like that. Remember even years ago, I think it was on your show, where Portnoy was screaming at him about something. I can't remember what it was. Yeah. But like the only time I hear about Ben Volen, it's when he's blatantly wrong about something.
Yes, it's true. What are you guys looking for?
I was just looking for the number for. I don't have Pepin's number, unfortunately.
There's not a physical globe number you can call?
We can call the hotline, see if we can get to him.
Call the hotline.
Hotline.
That's so Globe.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Boston Globe City Desk tip line. Please leave your tip in the message after the beep.
God, what is happening?
If you're comfortable.
That sounds like the guy that Tim Canton calls.
Yeah, the guy from Alaska.
They're stuck in like 1980.
It's true. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You want Breer said he wouldn't come on. Ben won't come on. Andrew Callahan won't come on. Mark Daniels won't come on. These guys won't come on. So
Shameful.
It's just weird. That's all. And then they'll go on other shows and they won't be asked about it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's almost. I guess it's like human instinct to be like, I don't want to be in trouble, so I'm going to avoid it. It's weirder for other shows to not be like, hey, this is going on, and it's the only thing about you that's interesting right now.
Like I think Breer just makes shit up.
Boston Globe Media Partners.
Oh.
Home of the Boston Globe, bostonglobe.com, and boston.com.
We'll call Linda. We'll call Linda.
Please
She owns a goddamn paper. Mutt suspension countdown. 315 days till he returns, by the way.
Fuck.
Wow, we barely made a dent in this year.
I think it's zooming by.
This guy Bill Leach tweets out we just put the clip of Justin's the alumni thing.
This is Linda.
Linda, live the tape. Kirk Minahan. I have a couple of questions about Ben Volen with the Globe. He's been wrong.
Kirk,
Linda, you're live the tape.
I know, Kirk. I really wish you wouldn't do this. I think you're a great person, and I just don't like you calling me and doing live to tape. So,
I mean, you can you own the newspaper, but Kirk, Linda,
hi.
Linda,
I hope you're
hi,
doing well.
Linda, I'm doing
Hi, I
fine.
hope you're doing well.
Hi.
You
What I'm
don't
saying
need
is
to
you're the
provide
managing
contact
editor of a
information.
newspaper, and you won't take questions. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any
Kirk,
sense.
I'm not doing a surprise interview.
It's not a surprise. I just said you're live the tape. I'm asking you a question about Ben Volen, who writes he's been wrong 3 or 4
Kirk,
times. At what point
I hope
will
you're doing well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
All right, say hi to John for me.
That was something.
That's what I mean. I don't understand that.
You're just busy.
Kirk.
How often you guys talk?
You should talk to me again soon?
Yeah, she'll talk to you soon. What?
That almost sounded like sexual.
You said you were a good person.
Maybe she was with John at the time. Who knows?
Could be.
Hey, she was getting back to something. That's
true. I guess I like Linda, but like again, that's a classic example right there. She's the managing editor of the newspaper. Like he works for her. He's wrong all the time. They'll call everybody Trump, this person, that person, as they should. They're a newspaper. Question. But when you ask, you dare to ask these people and the kings and queens any questions at all, it becomes, it's exactly what Breer did. Crazy Kirk. I hope you're doing well. I know you're crazy. I'm just, what's crazy? Like Volen's made shit up. Like I'm trying to help you out. It's crazy.
And she's like almost there to what I was saying a minute ago.
It's also interesting she immediately answered Colin's call. I'm just going to say
Shouldn't be surprising to anyone at this point.
Hey, Dave. Yeah. What's that, Mike?
Hey, Dave. It's funny that like she was almost there where she's like, Kirk, why do you have to call these surprise? But then, to what you said, like she doesn't have an answer for it. She won't let you answer that.
Right.
She's just like, let me get off this phone as fast.
Also, like I've solved 2 murders here. Like let's cut the shit. I'm the biggest Patriots insider in America. Like you should be coming after me. You should be hiring me.
Just the idea that anybody in media can't
ask a question,
or even them not being able to answer a question without it being.
It's shady.
Also, like our Globe, does she instruct the Globe reporters? No surprise questions.
Laura Grimaldi, never go knock on somebody's
Yeah,
door.
if you see someone at a restaurant, don't ask them a question.
Just that is a perfect phony. And Linda's, I always like Linda, but that is a phony example of, and you know. And Linda's also asked Tony Maserati to record birthday messages. It's very weird.
Very special needs nephew.
Very weird. Yeah, very weird. Oh, do you have that Mincy message?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can pull it up.
Mikey Grabbags one. Did you see this?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I forgot to retweet Mikey Grabbags yesterday. Put this up. Mincy. Cameo, I believe.
Mikey Grabbags also did confirm Moobs did have a great TikTok about surviving bars.
That was a good one. Do you not have it, Dave?
I'm pulling it up right now. There it is.
What's up, Dan? This is Barstool Mitzi with a message from your buddy Kirk. Sorry I sent you the wrong video last time. Not surprisingly, I'm an idiot, and that's not the first time you ever heard that. Here, you're down a little bad. You sprained your ankle. Might cost you making the basketball team. That sucks. But you know what? All that'll be over soon. And life's all about resilience. Gotta have thick skin. Crap's gonna happen to everybody. It's just how we respond to it. And hey, you love Barstool? We always respond to adversity, and you gotta be stoked as a Pats fan about getting Mike Vrabel salary cap space. Good times are coming. I hear it everywhere I go.
That's funny. That's very funny. There you go. But that's what frustrates me. This is just this attitude. This is what I've been dealing with the last 10 years. Like it's just these people who think they're better than. That's somebody who thinks she's like a king or a queen.
Yeah.
Like how dare you ask me a completely legitimate question? Like the idea that I'm blindsiding too. I show up at her house.
Right.
Like, well, how am I supposed to call her? Like I don't,
nothing on the record.
Well, I don't really understand.
But even if you did do all those things, like she can't just take a second and be like,
well, no, she's acting like if you scheduled a meeting with her,
Oh,
she
it'll be
would
fine.
answer. Yeah.
Talk to you.
Which that's not true.
well, yeah, let's do it. Thursday at 2:20.
Yeah.
Does that work, Linda? Like it's bullshit.
And that
Now, why does she like me? By the way, she fucking hate me. Like just be like I don't
she
like
respects, but God damn it, do I respect? But when I was a kid, like I think even not just your show, but even like Dennis and Callahan, Ordway, those guys would have talked about that stuff.
Of course,
because the teams didn't like it. Like that was the
Yes,
whole.
that's
That's
the
what
whole point.
made sports talk radio interesting.
Right.
Is they were kind of coming from the fans' perspective, and now no one does that.
Yeah, exactly. So Volan, nothing. Linda Pizzuti, nothing.
Could we call Dino?
I don't think Dino's gonna really weigh in on this one. Just a guess.
Got a
Just a
hot
guess.
take.
What's going on the Beanbag Network? Is it still going on?
No.
It's over?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was over last time I was here.
It was?
months ago. Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's defunct.
Okay. What do
But I am thinking about doing Jeopardy again with McFuss.
How's he doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready to get back in the world.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. I like him. I felt bad. I was listening to one of the shows. Didn't realize Visionless Dave. I forgot he lives out there.
Oh shit.
But he's okay. They said one of the shows. His house is
he was
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was my Montante said that maybe?
Yeah, I think he just bought a house or something.
Yeah. So I hope he's doing all
Yeah.
right. I forgot to
It's
reach
tough.
out. Yeah. Just wild. Anything new out there or no? Is that quieting down finally or?
The fires?
Yeah.
A little bit. They've contained most of it.
Crazy. Jesus. Anyway, the show is sponsored by BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. That's 10% off your first month of online therapy. You fill out your questionnaire. Kind of you pick the right therapist you hope for you. Give it a start. If it's working, great. If it's not working, no problem. You find another one. Traditional therapy takes forever to match up with the right therapist. And then once you do, the schedules are different. Maybe hard to meet up. Maybe BetterHelp, very easy. It's right now. As I'm recording, if you're listening to this on the traditional podcast form, it's about noon. If I wanted to do BetterHelp, I could have a therapist by 12:30. So yeah, start your year right with BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. We thank them and DraftKings. And And Milton's, of course, today. Mike is off to the Sunshine State, Dave.
That's right.
Yep.
With Alba?
Yeah.
Okay. That mirage is still going on, huh? A phony relationship.
Going to a bathhouse down
Just the
there.
two of you?
Yeah.
No couples? Just
Oh, no, other couples. Sorry. Yes. Friends. Okay. No family, I guess I meant.
Airbnb? What's the...
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Little sun and fun.
Damn straight. Although I think it's
supposed
going
to be cold down
I think
there,
it's going to be
right?
like 50.
It's like snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be great.
Like the 30s I saw the next couple of days. When do you go? Tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay. How long are you there for? Like a week?
Till Monday.
You bored after a couple of days or no?
That's probably the right amount of time. Long weekend.
And you love eating those foods on these trips and wild food adventures on these trips?
Oh, maybe.
It's
Guys,
Vermont, though. So.
Get excited for Tuesday. I'll come back with my food reviews.
Jeez.
Almonds all over.
What happens to Blind Mike during those days? Everything on hold? No live show on Sunday?
No live show Sunday. That's the only thing that's interrupted.
That's it. Everything else is still the same.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You have a nice trip.
Yeah.
What do you get the rest of the day, David? Justin?
So we thought we were talking to you after the show.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay. All right, we got to get the show up. We got to do all the clips and stuff like that.
I have an unnamed meeting.
Yep.
You do?
Yeah, there's always an unnamed meeting the day before the show.
With who?
The other producers.
Oh, just about topics?
Yep, topics, get the sheet together.
Okay. And then generally we just kind of throw that
and
out.
then, you know how many times like we're going through something, I'm like, yeah, they're not going to talk about this. But
I should have been more vocal last week. Surviving was crazy. All these crazy stories. When I saw Francis first, I was like, oh, something crazy must happen. There was that dinner. I was like, all right, it's Dave's world. I'm like,
He said, I've never been more disrespected in my life.
What's that, Ron?
That's a good place to be.
Yeah, but I thought, I was like, oh, shit, this is like big time.
Yeah.
Like, how did he fuck up? And I was like, oh, Dave just didn't get invited to a dinner. And meanwhile, the Surviving was insane. All due respect to Menor. It's like the numbers were enormous. So, yeah I don't know. So I think we're on tomorrow, though. We're talking maybe every other week now. At the end of the show, Whitney was saying that?
I feel like Whitney says that every episode.
He sure wants that. Yeah. To me, it's like 40 minutes on a Thursday. We're just fucking around. I don't think it's that big a deal. I'm happy to do it, but if it's every other week, it's every other week. We'll see. So that's tomorrow, 10 o'clock tomorrow with Steve. You're live to tape and Steve's show.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks to Linda Pizzuti, Ben Volan for joining us today. And we'll be back tomorrow. Ron, good to see you as always. Always welcome back. And Mike, we'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Goodbye.